right. Good evening, 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 family. How is it going? Hopefully you guys had yourself a very good Sunday. As always, you know what time it is. If you and your team just so happen to have got a W, make sure you drop those fire emojis in the chat. But if your team took an L, put them damn skulls up in there. And I'm talking about this entire weekend, ranging from Thursday night football, Saturday night football. You take an L, make sure you let it be known that skull in the chat, fire emoji if your team got a W. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I am your host, founder, and chairman of Whole Mind Nuggets Incorporated, the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual, the Chiseled Adonis. Sunday night football NFC matchup here. The Cowboys, who are freshly eliminated from playoff contention, taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who are leading in their division, but they have to get a W here today to continue to keep the Falcons at bay. What will be the result? It's Cowboys, it's Buccaneers in your Sunday night game highlight commentary. Hopefully y'all had yourselves a very good Sunday. I'm ecstatic, and hopefully this here game is worthwhile, because I'm going to keep it a buck with you. This was not the most entertaining weekend of football. I can tell you that right now. It was not the most entertaining, or I should say football Sunday, if you will. Saturday was entertaining. Thursday was actually a good game. But hopefully this evening we can get ourselves a very, 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 very entertaining game, even though Dallas has been eliminated from playoff contention. First and foremost, let's roll in my pick'ems for the evening. I will start with my partial over here. Oh, no, this is for Monday. But my partial over here, I've got CeeDee Lamb over 34 yards receiving in the first half. Mike Evans over 80 to keep that 1,000 streak going. Baker Mayfield, 2 touchdowns passing. Malik Hooker over 5 tackles. Jalen McMillan over 38 yards receiving. Cooper Rush throwing an interception. Brandon Cooks under 3 receptions. And Micah Parsons not recording a sack. Now for the partial, do I have, nope, the partial's not there. But I did have a result earlier today where I did get myself a W. And that ranged from yesterday as well. I ended up leaving with 147. Let me scroll that. Can you see it? 147 on the W, but I did lose 25 before. But I did get 147, so that's a positive. I got myself a W elsewhere, so make sure you guys scan the QR code right here. Download the Underdog app. Use the promo code Adonis if you have not already. But hopefully things can go and work out in my favor. The partial that I have is more primarily for Monday, so we'll see if things work out and I mess around and leave here with a W. Nonetheless, oh, Lord. All right, let's get it going. We've got all kinds of donations that done came in. By the way, shout out to Tom Grassi. I had a chance to go over on the Grassi Posse charity stream yesterday. That was awesome. Really enjoyed our time having a conversation there. Hopefully we can get something done in the future, some form of collaboration, whatever the case just so happens to be. Let's go down the list and say hello to the people who done dropped into the doggone chat. Dwayne put 2 on it, said you're voting, you vote for Kyle Shanahan. Firing Kyle Shanahan and Jake Moody. We shall see. Jay put 5 on and said, what's up, Adonis? Hopefully your Bucks can get this dub tonight and keep the lead in the NFC South. Indeed. Jeff put 2 on and said, what's going on, brother? Death Note coming for us. Indeed it is. Ryan put 5 on and said, someone is crashing out right now over the Cowboys. Absolutely. Brian put 5 on and said, not only did your team lose, the Cardinals, but they also got sent to the Shadow Realm as they're one of the 3 teams introduced to the Death Note. The Saints are also eliminated from playoff contention as well. I'm waiting to see the confirmation, but I believe it did come in. So unfortunate for them as well. Justin put 10 on it. Said on one hand, The loss today was heartbreaking, regardless of Hurts being out or not. Good game to the Commies. On the other hand, Commanders played well second half, and we were due a loss after our 10 streak. Indeed. I mean, you turn the football over 5 times and you still mess around and win. The Commanders, that is. That's a hell of a damn positive for stick-to-itiveness. However, you've got to wonder, if Jalen Hurts was not hurt, do you have a scenario where, that turns into points more often than it did not? Also, Kenny Pickett came into the game, and what happened? No W's for you, sir. Will Pateno said, what's going on, Chiseled? Hope you had a fantastic weekend. Let's go, Bucks. Let's see if the Bucks can walk away with a W. Jake Patuon said, Skol, your team is trying to kill you, fam. They almost lost that damn game, but hell of a damn job for Justin Jefferson to find the end zone on that second to last drive, the penultimate drive right there. I don't know what the fuck Seattle secondary was doing, because how do you let that man get behind you? He should be the number one person. You're doubling. And there was 2 Seahawks who was back there. Could not understand how that touchdown just so happened to happen. Chuck Berry's for 5 said, great weekend for the DMV, not so much for the state of Pennsylvania. Hopefully the Steelers and Eagles rebound next game. I surely hope Pittsburgh takes care of business come Wednesday, and I'm hearing that George Pickens should be available, so we shall see when we cross that bridge. Who that for life? Chris for 5 said, New Orleans Saints are finally eliminated from the playoffs. Pop the champagne. Well, a couple of things that I had predicted looks like they're coming true. I did say the Cowboys would miss the postseason. I said San Fran, if not miss the playoffs, won't win a playoff game, but there's that as well. And then last but not least, I said the Saints would be god-awful, and they got off to a very good start, and as of late, god-awful, but that's neither here nor there. I also did say that Derrick Henry would go over 1,000, and this man is number 2 in the league in rushing, so there is that. Oscar put 5 on it. Said, well, you got the L on your fantasy championship, but you got some gifts for second place. That's beautiful. Demetrius put 2 on, said, what are my opinion on the Dolphins? Hashtag fins up. I would like to say it. I'd like to say if Tua was healthy, maybe things could have been different, but overall, last year was their welcoming, per se, to the NFL with that dynamic offense for all intents and purposes. Because 2 years prior, it was all right. But last year was really when it was on display. And unfortunately, they did not have the right defense. And then now, they would legitimately have to retain Mostert, Achane, Hill, Waddle, believe it or not, find a way to keep Jonnu Smith. I don't know his contract situation. Of course, you got Tua, sure up that O-line. And then on defense, you got to go out there and really hunt to go get some people over there, because I think that offense can really cook if they're healthy through and through. Great tackle right there from Hill. He came downhill right there, no pun intended. Brian put 2 on it and said, Darnold F it, Jefferson down there somewhere. Indeed, he did say that. Junior had put 2 on it as well. Said, cool seeing you on Grassi's stream yesterday. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Dreadhead King put 2 on, said, am I streaming on Christmas? Yes, I am. And I'm looking forward to that. But we've got the Cowboys and Buccaneers here. Opening drive right now for Dallas, hoping to go down the field and put some points on the board in a game that, for all intents and purposes, won't increase in seeding for them. However, it can definitely ruin the day for the Buccaneers, and Aubrey's 58-yard kick through the uprights, and that's good. We've got 3 points on the board for Dallas. Yeah, Penix played all right today. Kyle Pitts, this your last year in Atlanta, bro. Get that man the fuck up out of there, bro. I said before, I'll say it again. Kyle Pitts needs to leave, get a different change of scenery or something, because his confidence are absolutely shot, and moreover, his fucking ability to play football is not there. He needs to go somewhere, bro. This man is ass. William out here giving out gifts. How do I feel about the Panthers getting better? Believe it or not, I think they can be a very, let me not say very, you know what? I think they can be a decent football team next year. Granted, you can't carry momentum from this season into next season, but there is a certain confidence that you can build. Like, for example, with the Lions were 9-8, beat Rodgers in his last game inside of a Green Bay uniform. They took that momentum into last year, carried that to the NFC Championship. This year, currently sitting at 13-2. You're in a very good position, right? I would hope for the Panthers, the way they've played the last 5 weeks, and above all else, the way that Bryce Young has played, the confidence that he's played with, having Chuba Hubbard running the football the way that he's running the football, Thielen having an effect on the receivers that's there. Leggett, maybe not so much, but he's a rookie for all intents and purposes. They get the right amount of pieces to go bring over there, bro. They could actually contend in an NFC South where, for all intents and purposes, all you got to do is be slightly above 500, and you can contend in the division. So, like, had they not had last-second losses in 3 of the last 5 weeks, bruh, the Panthers are still in contention in the NFC South. So, granted, losses happen. You could say the same thing for the opposition as well, but I would hope they'd be able to play at a decent level next year. But I'm excited for what that football team will look like moving forward. Yeah, Devontae Smith had a Saquon Barkley moment. What happened to his hands? I can't believe he dropped that football. I can't believe he dropped that football. Chuck put 5 on and said, by the way, GJ getting disqualified for 2 unsportsmanlike conducts. Can that not be a clitoris alert? I mean, yes and no, because him getting punched and the helmet coming off right in front of the official, I think, come on now. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. So, emotions get the best of some people. I always say you've got to be smarter than that, but it was wild to me that he did mess around and, get ejected for all intents and purposes. But that's a rule. 2 unsportsmanlike, you get ejected. Ultra Citron up a 5 said, do I believe that the NFC North and NFC first seed will be decided week 18 between Detroit and Minnesota? Yes. Yes. Doc Ock put 5 on and said, with NIL being a big part of college sports now, can I see college football doing like college basketball with the one and done? No. I don't think that's going to happen because football, you have to have a higher level of development. 2 years in NCAA, unless you're like a player that's absolutely dominating your competition, then you should get the clearance and have the confidence to want to go to the league. But one and done in the sport of football is the worst thing you could possibly do. And I think maybe as time will move forward, the NIL is going to end up getting changed because it's starting to get a little bit out of hand now. Free put 5 on it. I appreciate you. Rob put 5 on it. Said all you want for Christmas this year is a Steelers W. You want to see the Chiefs go down. We shall see come this Wednesday. We shall see this Wednesday. This is a what is Hata drink there where you have to push down. You have to push down on the on what's in here in order to go and get the beverage. I think there's one of the few times that I've had this drink. It's actually not too bad. Only downside is the small ball in there is blocking the cavity that is on display here to be able to go and get the precious fluids that would create some form of nutritiousness while drinking. Yeah, how about them 49ers? And Brock Purdy throwing interceptions. I'm very curious if John Lynch pays Brock Purdy, which I think he should, or sees if he can make a move. Yeah, I think that's it for that. Precious fluid. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, probably shouldn't say that. But the Dolphins still alive. I don't believe they're eliminated from playoff contention just yet. Do I think Purdy's getting $50 million a year? Nah, I don't think it's gonna happen. He'll probably be more about that 30 or 40, but it all depends. Oh, flag coming out. That's a face mask. Flag coming out for the wow. No flag for the face mask. That's crazy. No flag for the face mask. That's crazy. Golly. Yeah, but here comes McMillan. Throw that football. Baker Mayfield got to go and find his guys. Ace to 1. Patuma said Jaden Daniels clutch beyond clutch. Rookie of the year. Yeah, he's just jumped Bo Nix in my book. Remember what I said on Thursday. Bo Nix was slightly ahead of Daniels for me. Now Daniels has jumped Bo Nix again. I mean, Jaden Daniels had it straight out the gate. I think Bo Nix passed him during the past in November. I think he passed them up. But then now, the past couple of weeks, fam, Daniel's been balling. So I'll give credit where credit's due. But I believe it's a two-man race. And then, of course, Brock Bowers is doing stuff, but the Raiders keep losing. So, I mean, they got the W today, but the Raiders keep losing. So, unfortunately, he's not going to mess around and get any kind of recognition for all intents and purposes. Free P5 said, what do I not want for Christmas from Santa? What do I not want? A Chiefs. What do I not? Well, not want. Well, what don't I want? A Chiefs victory. That's what I don't want from on Christmas. A Chiefs victory. That's what I don't want. Is Jimmy Butler getting traded? Well, believe it or not, I think if Miami was smart, probably. But unless you're going to make a move to go bring somebody else over, but I think we've missed that mark with not moving Hero 3 years ago or even 2 years ago. Should have made that move, but it is what it is. Hardest Christmas game ever? Well, all they did was fuck over every team that was playing on Saturday, where they said, yeah, let's just put you in a quick turnaround. That was dumb as hell. Because tried to give people a long break. I think that was, well, not even really a long break. It should have been somebody like Los Angeles and Denver. You at least, it's a short week, but they played on Thursday. They come back, play on Wednesday. That would have been much more feasible. You have those guys and you leave it at one game on Christmas. What you doing a doubleheader for? That was dumb as hell. If anything, they should have did 2 Thursday games, which would have been ridiculous, but like, if you think about the logistics of things, that would have been the smarter thing to do, but it is what it is. 3rd and 3 here, inside Cowboy territory. Free rusher. They didn't even see him. Oh, my God. He didn't even see him. White turned around way too late. Nathan Pateno said, you watching my videos from the past? Apple turnovers, pecan turnovers, peach turnovers sound cool at all, but you came up with a delicious turnover. Chocolate turnover sounds delicious, doesn't it? Well, I don't think I've ever had a chocolate turnover, but I'll tell you this much. If Jameis Winston's throwing it, you know who's catching it. The opposition. Fourth and 3, Godshine said, when I say clitoris alert, what does that mean? It's just a bonehead, stupid play. I just took dickhead alert and then just flipped it over to clitoris. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Bro, how do you drop the football? It hits you right in your hand. Sterling Shepard. See, that's what happened when you went on the fucking boat with Odell Beckham and Victor Cruz. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What are you doing? What are you doing? Sterling Shepard, football right in your hands. The fuck is you doing? See, that's what happened. You went on that goddamn boat. Now you got no hands. You went on that goddamn boat and you got no hands. Somebody please explain to me and tell Sterling Shepard to tell me what happened to his hands. Because how the fuck didn't you catch the football, bro? How did you not catch the football, bro? What is you doing? Ball hits you right in the hands. Everybody who on this boat right now washed. Everybody who on this boat right now washed. Not a single motherfucker who was on that boat is doing anything worth the substance. You should have never went on that goddamn boat. The fuck is you doing, sir? Absolutely no hands. No hands whatsoever. Wide open over the middle. You got no hands. Golly. Golly. What's going on here? What is going on here? Come on, man. Dudes is tripping out there. Dudes is tripping out there. Went on that boat, forgot how to play football. Will put 5 on and said, as a fellow Heat fan, you agree we should have moved on from him years ago. But who do I think Miami should try to go and get? Well, that's where it's a little difficult because there's some. They should have tried to make a move to get George, but they didn't. I'll have to give that some thought. Darren said that, Biscuit in the build, said Atlanta and Washington, Sunday Night Football. Get your popcorn ready. That's going to be a big-time game because both teams got to win that damn game. Because for all intents and purposes, you win that game, you lock up a postseason berth. For Atlanta, it keeps pace with Tampa because if Tampa loses tonight, if I'm not mistaken, you would then go and jump them in the division. Yeah, if Tampa loses tonight, then you would jump them in the division and you would regain that lead. And then ultimately, if you win next week, the division is yours. As long as, you don't lose in week 17 of course, because y'all beat Tampa twice already, and then they got to go see Carolina. But I should say New Orleans, who they did beat New Orleans earlier in the season. But you win that game, you're in a prime position to possibly get yourself to the postseason. But for the Commanders, they win next week. They punch their ticket to the postseason as well. Ultra put 5 on said, if I had to pick now, who do I have winning the NFC North, first seed in the conference? Winning the NFC North, I'm leaning with Detroit. I'm still leaning with Detroit. Despite the injuries, granted they played the Bears, but despite the injuries, man, their offense is still incredibly high powered. I'm just concerned about if they can go blow for blow with on defense with other high powered offenses. What a fucking pass from Cooper Rush. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's Brandon Cooks. Anybody but Brandon Cooks. Keep that football out of Brandon Cooks' hands. Keep that football out of Brandon Cooks' hands. What the fuck? He's already got 2 catches? Jesus Christ. When I put money on Brandon Cooks to go catch footballs, he don't know how to find the ball. But when I say he's not going to catch a ball, now all of a sudden he could catch the ball? This is some old bullshit. Get the ball to CD Lamb. What the fuck? Herberto put 5 on said, Washington beats the Smeagol's that caused a triple elimination for Dallas, San Francisco, and Arizona. You blame the Smeagol's. Well, injury to Jalen Hurts definitely did them no favors. Oh, there's Dowdle. Can he get outside? No, he can't. Take his ass down. Way to make a tackle. If the Falcons make the playoffs with Penix, it would break NFL history that a rookie started this late to make the playoffs. Well, yeah, but it's not. It would be one of those. I don't want to say it's a technicality because I'm not going to take anything away from the game because he played well, but the defense did what they had to do against New York, right? So moving forward, last 2 games of the season, they'll be like, man, rookie quarterback entering so late in the season, but there's nuance and context. But that was a dangerous pass from Cooper Rush. Could have been intercepted right there. Rush over Purdy is crazy. Golly. Okay, Matthew, always with the questions. Top 3 Bucks all time and top 3 cow bums D linemen. Okay, so Cowboys D linemen. I'll work my way backwards. 3rd and 9 here right after the play. I'll get into it. 3rd and 9 here. Cooper, big time rush. Got the snap, looking towards the end zone. Got a man. That's Tolbert. That's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. Tolbert able to keep his feet back in the end zone, and Cooper Rush finds him for the score. It's a double-digit lead already. Or pardon me, if they make the extra point, then it's a double-digit lead. But it's a 2-possession game already here in the first quarter. What a goddamn play right there. Hell of a pass from Cooper Rush to find him in the back of the end zone. That is a sensational pass. And he beat Levante David for that one. That is a sensational pass. Great pass from Cooper Rush. William giving out gifts. William giving out gifts. All kinds of gifts. Extra point through the uprights, and it's good. William holding it down for those in the chat. Now, to answer the question that Matt asked earlier, top 3 Cowboys D linemen all time, top 3 Buccaneers all time, not specified by position. So, first and foremost, Cowboys D linemen. Here is my 3. Bob Lilly, Randy White, DeMarcus Ware. That is my 3. For best Cowboys D lineman all time, Randy White, Bob Lilly, DeMarcus Ware, right? Because he was a DN. People are always going to say outside linebacker. He was a DN. As for top 3 Buccaneers all time, Rondé Barber, Derek Brooks. Well, shit. Leroy Selman, Warren Sapp, Rondé Barber, or do I want to go Derek Brooks? Rondé Barber, or do I want to go Derek Brooks? I think it's better to go Brooksy. Ah, Jesus Christ, but Rondé was a dog as well. Rondé was a dog as well. Leroy Selman was a dog as well. Mike Evans, currently right now, dog. Good God. Okay, so I'll go more. Now Simeon Rice never gets the respect that he does indeed deserve. I believe he's a Hall of Fame D lineman, but I wouldn't put him over some of those other guys. I'll say Sapp, Rondé, Leroy, but Evans will pass him up. Nah, I'm going modern. I'm going with that trio, and then Lynch is gonna miss out. But I'm going not Lynch, over those other guys. Not Lynch over those other guys. I'm sorry. Lynch is there in the conversation, but I would not put him over those other guys. So I'm gonna go Rondé, Brooks, Sapp. That'll be my three. If there was a top 10 list, then he'd be there. But that would be no. Lynch is not better. Lynch is not a better football player than Lynch was not better than Rondé. Lynch was not better than Brooks. Lynch was not better than Sapp. Lynch was not better than Selman. Let's not do that. Lynch was amongst the top 10. Like Lynch better Buccaneer than All-Star. I'm not saying that Lynch was some sort of scrub, but I'm not gonna sit over there and be on some, he was better than those guys at what they were doing. Like, come on now. Lynch is Hall of Famer, things of that nature, yes, but I'm not gonna, come on now. I'm not doing all that. I'm not, Brad Johnson, stop it. Come on, let's just stop naming people who won some championships. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. And a lot of y'all just jumping over Selman like that. We don't know him, so let's get him off the list. Darren Pateno said, if your defense plays the way that they did today, you'll be in business. And those cats in Carolina looking real different these past 5 weeks. Indeed, they are. And I'll say this much: 2 pick sixes. Y'all was balling today. Now, granted, I don't want to sit over there and devalue, a professional football team, but the fucking Giants, they found ways to give you the football. Like the interception, the pick six from Jesse Bates was fucking hilarious. Because what the hell was Drew Lock even looking at? And then the pick to Matt Judon was wild. I'm like, what are they doing out here? But one way or another, hell of a damn W from the Falcons. Here we go. Uphill battle right now for Tampa Bay. But granted, it's only a 10-point deficit. We've seen these types of leads get supplanted numerous times over, and it's incredibly early in the game. But some statistics for you. Baker Mayfield, 4 of 6, 31 yards. Cooper Rush, 8 of 9, 60 yards and a touchdown. Through the air, Brandon Cooks is the high point man, or I should say high yardage man, with 2 catches, 34 yards. Keep in mind, Mike Evans hasn't had a single target yet. If you're Dallas, of course you want to spotlight Mike Evans to stay on top of him. But if you're Tampa, bro, get the ball into your playmaker's hands. And that's where Baker's going. No, it's not. I thought that's where he was going with the damn football. I guess not. He was looking over the middle for Sterling Shepard again, who had a terrible drop earlier. Little G said, what's up with Gino? Oh, you're still pissed about Gino throwing your season away? You think it's time to move on from him? Well, damn, I can't solely put it on Gino. I will say this much. Bad pass to end the game. I think ultimately this was a bigger story of the defense than it was the offense, in my opinion. But overall, there were some, like in the red zone, there were a lot of different times this season in which Geno Smith came up short. But I always knew he would be like that in-between quarterback to where you guys actually want to go. Wow, what a fucking effort from White to try to get that first down, but they're going to mark him short by 1 yard. That's brutal. But because of the earlier red zone interceptions that he had in the middle portion of the season that ended up resulting in some losses for you guys, or Or were they losses? Or was it just lack of execution on offense and they survived? Because you came back against New York. No. There was no the red zone interception wasn't against New York. Was that Arizona? It was Arizona. And then there was one more game in which it had happened as well. But yeah, I think I always looked at Geno as a guy who's in between Russell Wilson and who the next franchise QB is going to be. He's a transitional quarterback. Oh, Buffalo. What's up with Reek acting like occasional hands Aguilar? Think he checked out on the fence? Perhaps, because in 3 years, like, you got to take into account Kansas City, you're consistently in the playoffs. You won nothing but division titles when you were in Kansas City. Mahomes shows up. It's deep playoff runs every single year. Think about his last 4 years in KC. AFC Championship loss, and if D Ford isn't offsides, the interception stands, and you're heading to the Super Bowl. Next year, you're a Super Bowl champion. Following year, you lose in the Super Bowl. Very next year, you take an L in overtime. In was it overtime or was it in regulation? I think they lost in regulation to Cincinnati. Your last 4 years, you're in the AFC Championship at the worst. You go to Miami. 1,700-yard season. One playoff berth, no victory to show for it. This year, injuries, whatever the case may be, and outside of his rookie season, this is Tyreek Hill's worst statistical season. And even still in his rookie year, he was first-team All-Pro as a return man. So this is his worst season statistically. His lowest amounts of touchdowns on the year. I believe he scored earlier today, so he has 2 games to see if he could pass 7, right? But 1,000-yard season, if they can get him the football, that'll be there for him. But for Tyreek Hill, it's like, all right. It was 29 yards that he got today. So he's got two games to get 166. So if I'm Tyreek Hill, I'd be kind of upset. Yeah, he got more kids than TDs this year. If I'm Tyreek Hill, I'd be a bit upset. And remember, he said after he plays 10 years in the league, he was going to retire. Next year is year 10. Where's that going to be? Because I think with, what's his contract with Miami? $3 years, $90 million. Oh, shit. Oh, no, that was the extension that he signed. So he's still on board until 2029. Huh. Yeah. 90 million over the next year. So he's just getting his money, fam. He just getting his money. He just getting his money. I don't think the downfall is coming. He just got, if I was him, I'd find a way to go elsewhere, but he's not. He's going to be married to Miami for at least another season. Do I think Week 18 will decide the NFC West, assuming, of course, Arizona win against the Rams and Seattle win against Chicago on Thursday? Here's the thing, right? Because ultimately, Seattle had lost to Los Angeles twice. So right now, the Rams win next week. It's done because the Rams beat Seattle twice, if I recall correctly. Yeah, the Rams beat Seattle twice already. So since that's the case, no, pardon. They play Seattle at the end of the year. Pardon. They play Seattle at the end of the year. If they win, yeah. So week 18, but they would need them to. They just have to stay within a game, I believe. Let me see here. What is the division? So if Seattle wins next week, Rams win next week, then the division title is on the line. What's the conference? Yeah, if they were to win. Yeah, so if they both get to the division will be on the line in week 18. Yeah, Arizona's out. The division will be on the line in week 18 as long as Seattle doesn't lose. And the Rams, lose. So there is that. Yeah, they only played once. I'm forgetting who played who twice. I'm thinking of Atlanta and fucking Tampa because Atlanta beat Tampa twice. That's why I had that on the mind. Yeah, Arizona's done. They in the death note. 3rd and 8 right now from the 22-yard line. They're going to take a end of the first quarter. They go do that long walk. It's been all Dallas thus far. It's been all Dallas thus far. Grim said, who even wants who? Tyreek Hill? A lot of teams would love to have Tyreek Hill. A lot of teams would want to have Tyreek Hill. He's still, in my opinion, top 3 receiver in the league. I don't think just by certain production somebody gets moved, because remember what I said. Top 3 was Hill, Jefferson, Devontae Adams. Jamar Chase's performance has now, jumped, because this was his best season since his rookie year, has jumped him, especially with the Triple Crown, to that big 4. Of course, you've got consistent receivers around the league elsewhere. Guys like Amon-Ra St. Brown, who's probably making that stake for number 5, or whatever the case may be. CeeDee Lamb, who's been very consistent the last few years. So if you were to round out a top 10, everybody's incredibly close. But I think Hill, Jefferson, and Adams had distanced themselves from everybody else. Now it's relatively close amongst the group, but best believe Hill is still incredibly well. He's still incredibly good. And it's not just from a one-season perspective, because there's a guy coming off of back-to-back 1,700-yard first-team All-Pro seasons. I don't look at 1 year and be like, yeah, this dude's falling off. Like, that's crazy. You can't have 5 consecutive years of what was it? 6, 7. In that 7-year span, he had one season, what would be considered the down season in the Super Bowl year, where he still missed 4 games. He still missed 4 games, nearly had that 1,000 yards. And that was considered the down year that was there. And then he still found a way to go and explode in the postseason. So as far as I'm concerned with Tyreek, he's still right there. Devontae Adams, even though Devontae Adams had to leave from Las Vegas, I almost said Oakland. Even though he had to leave from Las Vegas, I think he's closing in on a, let me see here. Yeah, it was ass for this year. Let me see. Then you sell it. Yeah, his numbers for the year was ass. It was nothing special for all intents and purposes. Over there, he's closing in on a 1,000-yard season and 7 touchdowns. 14 grams right now. Mr. Sunshine Patent said, what's going on? Proud to say that your team is officially the worst in the league on all aspects. After this loss today, the Giants need a factory reset from ownership all the way down. Absolutely. First play of the second quarter. Here we go. Cooper Rush got that snap. Good protection. Tried to find his man, but Ferguson got absolutely no hands because he keep playing around with that goddamn Miami twin who's probably at a different school right now. You got yourself focused on the wrong shit, stupid. Jared put 5 on, said people just have recency bias. That's why they always think Aaron Rodgers' Super Bowl isn't top 10. If you look at consistency, he's literally always top 10. Well, yeah. ARSB. Who do you mean by that? I say Aaron Rodgers' Super Bowl, but I don't think that's what you meant. ARSB isn't top 10. Amon-Ra St. Brown. That's who you meant. Amon-Ra St. Brown, because I just put it together. ARSB. Amon-Ra St. Brown. But yeah, yeah, people will always look at, I don't know why I said Aaron Rodgers Super Bowl. But Amon-Ra St. Brown is definitely top 10. It's just people look for like the sexy names in the big markets per se. So that's how you know there's a lot of casuals, which that's not an issue with being a casual as long as you're transparent about it. Rodgers did play against Caleb Haney in the NFC Championship. It doesn't matter who he played against. It was Jake Cutler, and then it ended up going to who the fuck was the backup before it ended up getting to Haney, whatever the case was. But you play against who's in front of you. It started off as Jay Cutler. But if we're gonna be picking at apples and oranges for who players played against who in the postseason, we could legitimately do that for a lot of different players. Nathan Pavavon said, sorry to say, SpongeBob, but your Cowboys are eliminated from the playoffs. Go cry in the corner like a child and throw a tantrum. Cry me a river. I'm pretty sure that SpongeBob that you speak of is definitely doing that at the moment. Maybe we'll hear from him at one point. Hopefully, we have a chance to get the microphone in front of son. I took this. I'm finally going to try to put to use this here forearm, I guess, or grip strength thing. Just look like Booker T is crazy. What's 2 + 2? Do you know, Booker? Which team is Travis Hunter going to? I think depending on who has the highest pick, Shador could go off the board before Travis Hunter. I think if Jacksonville has the #1 pick, it's going to be Travis Hunter. If Las Vegas or New York has the #1 pick, it's going to be Shador Sanders. Or, in a shocking turn of events, you have a team mess around and trade up. The game guy, Patuan, said, who's better, Tampa Bay or Atlanta? In my opinion, who's better between Tampa and Atlanta? Tampa, I think, has more explosiveness. But if I had to say a structured, full-on team, I would go Atlanta. But Kirk Cousins has completely let me down and forgot how to play football, despite the fact that he did say in the press conference after he got benched, he didn't forget how to play football. Once it had reached November. But I was always leaning towards Atlanta because I was high on Atlanta. Oh, my God, what a fucking catch from Mike Evans. What a catch from Mike Evans. Oh, my Lord in heaven. Oh, my God, what a catch from Mike Evans. Yo, what? See, this is what I don't like. We got replays. Did he catch that? Yes, he did catch that. He did catch that. That's a fucking catch. Oh, my Lord, Mike Evans making plays. Mike Evans making plays. All right, get the ball back to Mike Evans. Get the ball back to Mike Evans. Get that football in that man's hands. Get that football in that man's hands. What a fucking catch by Mike Evans. Oh, my word, what a catch by Mike Evans. By the way, the lack of production from CeeDee Lamb is really going to hurt my damn pick'em. I have Cooper Rush throwing an interception. We'll see how that plays out. Brandon Cooks already got 2 catches. I'm very concerned about that. Of course, Micah Parsons, don't get after the quarterback. Malik Hooker got to go and get himself some tackles and things of that nature. But overall, right now, I need Mike Evans. I have the remainder of the entire game, but I need a touchdown pass from Baker Mayfield. There's Bucky Irving with a huge carry to take it inside the 10. Come on, Hooker, get in on the goddamn tackle. All right. Net strike in the building. What's going on, family? Do I think that Cam Ward is better than Shador Sanders? No. But I will say this much. Shador's got to go to the right team that can protect him, because if you can't protect him, I'm going to be very concerned. Granted, he's at least been in a position. He's at least been in a position where he's dealt with a lack of O-line. So at the pro level, maybe he'll be able to endure, but you got to take into account you're dealing with grown men here. So we'll see. MC said that Mike Evans just locked in your fantasy league playoff win. Well, what do you know? Congratulations. Was that Storm? Oh no, that's Darnell. Said you want to see Minnesota pull off a deep playoff run because people keep sliding Sam Darnold, all because of the Jets and Panthers organizations doesn't know how to develop and build talent. Fuck, Bucky Irving's going to score a touchdown. Bucky Irving able to go find the end zone right here. Hell of a play from Bucky Irving. I would have preferred if it was a Baker Mayfield touchdown pass, but that is what it is. He's telling the people to calm the fuck down. Bucky Irving able to go find the end zone, following some O-linemen who got the condoms on top of their head. Way to make a fucking play, Bucky Irving. Also, something just randomly that just popped into my head just because I'm looking at the number 7 in the backfield. I can't believe Leonard Fournette's not in the league on a fucking football team right now. That is insane to me. Mike Evans, definitely a first ballot Hall of Famer at this point in his career. I disagree. He'll be a Hall of Famer. First ballot, I don't know. First ballot, I don't know. He'll be a Hall of Famer, but first ballot, I don't know. Because you got to really take into account, like Terrell Owens, that fucked up the damn Hall of Fame first ballot for me across the board. Because think about it like this. When I say Antonio Brown and I say Mike Evans, and you had to pick one to be first ballot, who you picking? Who you picking? There shouldn't even be a thought. There shouldn't even be a thought. It's AB. It's not even close. Mike has been incredibly consistent. But when you talk about best, AB, not even a question. Terrell Owens, Mike Evans. Who you picking? Or Terrell, if you will. You're picking T.O. But T.O., not a first ballot Hall of Fame? Come on. So with that being the case, like now for the receiver position, as far as I'm concerned, Calvin probably going to be, he'd be the last motherfucker who I'll say, all right, cool, yo, you first ballot, you got it. Up until some of those, like Larry, when his time comes, I ain't even going to hold you. Larry, I might say put him in on the second ballot, only because T.O. wasn't first. They hold Terrell Owens. So because that happened, I look at first ballot now like, yo, this shit don't mean nothing. Because if people just going to have their feelings involved regarding, oh, well, this player, this player, that, and we just not even going to look at the production on the field, the impact they had, man, shit don't even matter no more. Like, low-key, I no longer watch the Hall of Fame the way I used to. Like, I'd be able to just sit there, I'm watching the story, I'm watching the speeches, I'm hanging on to every single word that's being said, I'm envisioning, the sacrifice, I'm feeling the emotion and everything. After they did that shit to T.O., bruh, I legit was like, yo, man, this shit it's not the same no more, bruh. It ain't the same no more. Facts, will AB even get in? Probably not. They're gonna hold some. I wouldn't be surprised. Because is it about football or is it about like the behind the scenes and the politics of the game? Because if we really just leaving it about the game, I think there's a gentleman who's currently sitting inside of a goddamn federal penitentiary or maybe a state penitentiary, whoever the case may be, who actually is very gold jacket worthy, and that's Darren Sharper. If it's all about football, get that man the jacket. But of course not, because of what he did. But, that's kind of what today's game just so happens to be. Caveman Austin put 5 on and said, who do I think Travis Hunter goes to in the NFL? What position will he play? You say safety. I disagree. He's playing corner. He's playing corner, and he'll have a couple of packages that he'll have access to be a part of on offense. He's going to play corner. Grand Scheme put 5 on said, true or false, saying, I hope your team is ran like the Browns should be considered a federal crime. Federal crime is crazy. But an insult, absolutely. The Game Guy put 2 on said Steve Smith should be in right now. Steve Smith, I don't think should be a first ballot, but Steve Smith definitely will be in the Hall of Famer. But the problem is you got a number of different guys who are still waiting. You got a guy like Torrey Holt who got to get in. You got a guy like, Andre Johnson just messed around and got in, but Reggie Wayne is still waiting. Hines Ward is still waiting. Steve Smith should probably go in before those guys, with maybe the exception of Torrey Holt, who should have gotten in already. But a number of different motherfucking receivers going to be sitting there waiting for an incredibly long time. And Larry Fitzgerald time is coming in a couple of years. I think there was another receiver who had retired who possibly has comparable numbers who could make an argument as well. Great catch from C.D. Lamb right there. 38 yards. I think that actually locks up that pick'em that I had because it was 33 yards. Thank you very much, C.D. Lamb. Let me slide that pick'em up in here. Thank you very much, C.D. Lamb. Do I have anything else here for the first half? No, I don't. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Now, I just need some Cooper Rush interceptions, and then we're in a good spot. I just need a Cooper Rush interception. How long is A.A. Ron going to wait? He's a first ballot Hall of Famer. It's not even a conversation. Last Hall of Fame you watched was Ray Lewis. Yep, that was the last one because I believe when Ray Lewis went in 2018, he went in and T.O. went in that same year, and also Randy Moss went in too. I think that was a 2018. 2018 class was and I think Dawkins. No, Dawkins went in. No, Dawkins did go in that year. Yeah, 2018 class. T.O., Randy, Jerry Kramer, Urlacher, Lewis, and Dawkins was up in there. They had another gentleman who's in there as well, but yeah, they got in. Evans deserves more Pro Bowl and All-Pro honors, not going to lie. Well, you have to consider in the different sort of seasons that he played and who got the nod ahead of him. And I think it's warranted that they did get the nod ahead of him. Rico Dowdle not getting really too far right there, but able to set up a third and manageable situation. Nathan Patuan said because of COVID, 2020 and 2021 did all together. Well, no, they did the Centennial class and added in a shit ton of people. That's how Donnie Shell got in. Drew Pearson finally messed around and got the nod after crying about it for a fucking decade. Here's one thing that was crazy to me. How the hell was Art Monk, when he retired, most catches in NFL history? Motherfucker had to wait an incredibly long time. Lynn Swann, John Stallworth both waited, what was it, 17, 18 some years? Like back when they actually had motherfuckers waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, we was like, all right. But they started letting motherfuckers in. I'm like, all right, this is getting ridiculous now. 3rd and 5, looking for CD Lamb, pass sales incomplete, no damn flag. They're gonna have to send out Brandon Aubrey to go kick a field goal and make it a 6-point lead. Worst owner, Woody Johnson or Jerry Jones? Woody Johnson, it's not even close. Jerry Jones is just he's just one of those hands-on guys, but let me call it what it is. Let's say if Jerry Jones had won those 3 Super Bowls, 2000 was complete, and then from that point he just said, you know what, I'm going to step away, he would have went down as one of the greatest owners of all time. Field goal through the uprights, and it's good. Jerry Jones' problem is he's a fucking control freak, and he wants all of the credit. He wants all of the credit. 3 Super Bowls. Yeah, Jerry Jones is, he knows the sizes of his players, Both say. Yeah, I saw what you meant regarding the Panthers pulling. I should say the Panthers, the Vikings pulling off a deep playoff run, but it all comes down to matchups. And I said this already. If you're Detroit, who you don't want to see is Minnesota. If you're Minnesota, who you don't want to see is Detroit. If and right now Philly taking this loss drops them down, so they're locked in at that 2 seed for all intents and purposes, depending on what happens next week, right? So because that's the case, who you want to avoid is a divisional opponent, but in the playoffs, for whether it's Minnesota or it's Detroit, you gonna have to see somebody, because I said this already. I don't believe in the NFC South to win a playoff game this year. Last year was a technicality. Well, not a technicality, but Philly, I looked at it, whoever Philly's going to play is going to be one and done, and Philly's going to lose, right? And they ended up dropping down, and Tampa rolled them, right? But I have no faith in whoever the NFC South representative just so happens to be, whether it be Atlanta or it happened to be Tampa. I have no faith in them. The Packers, or if it's the Vikings, are going to fucking roll them. Or Detroit, depending on maybe not the Packers, but it's going to be either the Vikings or it's going to be the Lions. They're going to roll. They're going to roll. So the problem is, because it's going to be another divisional opponent for whoever snags that 1 seed, oh, you're in trouble, bro. You don't want to see a divisional opponent in the playoffs. That shit's always difficult. Nathan Patuan said, but congratulations to Bill Cowher for being enshrined. Yeah, that was cool. It was an awesome moment as well. When they did the surprise for him, and then even when they did the surprise for Jimmy Johnson, that shit was like, that's a tearjerker right there. William giving out a gift. Yeah, I have no faith in either of the South divisions. I think Houston can low key make a bit of noise here and there, but I just don't. I think you bait C.J. Stroud into some mistakes this season in particular. He fixing to throw you the ball. Eli's induction split sports media. Absolutely, it will. But then people will be over it after about a year. It's going to be one of those things that's going to be heavily debated. The moment that he gets in, people are going to share their opinions. But then after a year, it's going to be like, all right, you move on. You wonder why they make players who are Hall of Famers wait so long? Well, because you have a limit on how many people can get in. But the problem that ends up happening is when you have a limit on how many people you're going to allow to get in there, well, now you end up backing up the whole process of getting certain players in, because I'm not saying a Hall of Famer retires every single year, but Aaron Donald retiring at the end of last season, right? 5 years' time, it's a lock. Brady retiring 2 years ago. 4 years' time, it's a lock. So you already know those certain slots, it's not even nobody, there's nothing to talk about at that point. So you have a lot of guys who, if you played in a smaller market, well, you're kind of hoping you can get in, but if you got first ballot Hall of Famers going in at the same time, like 2018's class, bro, who do you move? Lewis, Dawkins, Urlacher, Moss, Owens, Kramer. Like, Kramer waited 50 years. He should have been in. Oh, Bucky Irving. Oh, nearly a first down. It's going to set up a 3rd and 1. Everyone's favorite gets in, or he's the excuse to fight about to get their guy into. Yeah, it's going to become people are going to try. I think it's not going to last as long though, because the vitriol that people will have, it'll only be able to be around regarding Eli for that year, and then moving forward, it'll be a talking point, but it's not going to be, man, it's ruined or whatever the case may be. Alex Smith, Hall of Fame is crazy. Like, come on now, we about to get off the conversation just because you said that shit. Oh my God, White able to fall forward. He tripped a bit too. Nathan put 5 on and said, speaking of Ray Lewis, wouldn't it be amazing if there was a future biopic of Ray Lewis to based on the true story of his life? That would be a movie. Yes, it would, but I don't think that they would address what happened that evening in 99, 2000. But at the same time, I think it would be box office if they did it maybe 5 some years ago. I think you're going to lose a bit of that mystique because the younger football fan hadn't seen him play. So it's just like a legend of Ray Lewis, but the younger football fan hadn't seen him play. Like, if you think about it, there's a generation of football fans who's watching now that have no idea outside of, like, because thank God for YouTube, you have all those compilations, and it was during the Ray Lewis era. So when you think of defense, that's one of the things that pop up, and it's still in circulation, and it's getting views in the algorithm. So at least they're somewhat hip to what's going on. But, like, football fans like me who started watching in the early 2000s, I knew of Mike Singletary, but I didn't watch in real time, and there wasn't no freaking highlight compilations to go and watch. Up until I had access to NFL films and the network and things of that nature, I couldn't tell you how great those guys were. This upcoming generation, you grew up watching Kuechly, Willis, to a degree, Wagner, now Fred Warner, things of that nature. So they're not really well briefed on those guys. Yeah, the 52 card store. Remember at the beginning of 2020 when I was trying to do the push-up joint, I think I got like 4 or 5 weeks in, and then when life happened, you got to make sacrifice to make the shit happen. Shit ain't working out in my favor. The speeches, everything of that nature. Him, like, think about the leaders that played in yesteryear, bro. Like, pregame speeches was something that you look forward to the releasing of that. Like, think about it now, pregame, Motherfuckers look forward to seeing Jameis Winston's pregame so you can laugh. People don't look towards it. You had Brian Dawkins, Ray Lewis, Drew Brees, all playing at the same time. Insane. J.J. Watt's first battle, no question. Ben, believe it or not, I think is going to have to, should wait. But if Eli's first ballot, bro, everybody fucking, like, Rivers get in, Eli get in, Ryan get in, Stafford get in. By Hall of Fame metric, Ben would have to wait. But it's all, the benchmark is going to be decided come the come NFL honors if they let Eli walk in. Mr. King put 5 on, said, is there a path for Washington 6th seed? If Washington wins out and Green Bay loses to the Vikings, they could have the same record. Let me see here. The Packers 10-4, Commanders 10-5. Strength of schedule favors the Packers. Conference record favors the Commanders. So conference record would go first. So if in the event Green Bay lost, I believe the Commanders would jump them. The Commanders would jump them. If the Packers lose tomorrow and the Commanders and Packers have the same record, the Commanders jump to the 6th seed because the conference record for Green Bay is 5-4. The conference record for the Commanders is 7-3. So the Commanders would jump them. Yeah, they don't make linebackers like they did in the 2000s. Also, there was something that I had read regarding how in the NFL now you have a lot of players that's related. It's almost the same thing that's happening with basketball, where it's becoming, for lack of a better term, and I hate the terminology, but best way to explain it, it's becoming a privileged kind of sport where those who come from, like, I don't want to say like from the hoods or gutter kind of come up and everything of that nature, they're not getting the getting to the league, but you don't have those kinds of stories per se. Lofa Tatupu was all right, but it's like the middle class area, although the middle class don't really exist, so it's like lower upper class more than upper middle class, but it's about how much to train and compete with the highest level athlete. Yeah, because if you got money and amount of resources, you could get an average player just right in front of the right people, mess around and get in. And still, I'm scratching my head how the fuck Tim Boyle made it to the NFL. All right, 3rd and 5. Why the fuck is White? Oh, this might be a direct snap. That's such a bizarre place to line up. Oh, damn, down goes Mayfield. Thank the Lord it was not. It was not Micah Parsons who got him. Was that Wirfs who went down? Yes, it was. Oh, Wirfs put on some size, bro.
Then you sell it.
What Mr. King put 5 on said, do I think Washington is a one and done? Also, do I think Green Bay stands a chance against the Eagles versus the Commanders? They wouldn't see each other, and that's the Commanders and Packers, because they're gonna both be in the wild card until they wouldn't be able to see each other until the conference championship. But I don't think Washington's a one and done if they get the 6th seed. Well, actually, no. If they play Philly again, because it's the divisional opponent, and even if it's Jalen Hurts that's there, I don't think they're one and done. If they were to go to 6 and they play against Los Angeles, I still don't think they're one and done. Or Seattle, whoever. I still think they have a legitimate chance to go and win a game. Matchups is incredibly important. So I don't think they'll be one and done. Green Bay, I don't want to say it's a guarantee. I don't believe in any sort of guarantees, but whoever's got that 5 seed, I think they're taking out whoever's representing the South. Like, this is going to be one of those years where the wild card could do a clean sweep in the opening round of the playoffs. By the way, I hate this 7 seed business that they have. They should have just left it at 6. One team gets the bye. It's weird. Why do we have Monday night playoff game? I think that's incredibly stupid because it was a much better metric that they had before. You had Saturday, Sunday, wild card. You played on Sunday. Next week, you play Saturday. You played on Saturday. Next week, you play on Sunday. It checks out, makes sense. Now you got a Monday. You giving a team a short week? How? That shit's dumb. Monday night fucking playoff game is so stupid. Leave it on the weekend. Like, some things don't need to be changed, bro. NFL just trying to scheme their way into making a shit ton of bread. And there's only been one team that's ever won a playoff game from the 7th seed, and that just so happens to be the Green Bay Packers last year against Dallas. By the way, that was a sack to end that drive.
Anybody got more of that Loompa Loompa weed? Anybody got more of that Loompa Loompa weed?
You like it because it makes the 1 seed more important. A whole division can enter the playoffs. Well, yes, but then before you had 3 out of, because more often than not, it's going to be 3 out of 4 teams in a division that can be good. It's seldom do you have situations where all 4 teams happen to, end with winning records, whatever the case may be. But it's just one of those things where, of course, the 1 seed is incredibly important, and everybody should, mess around and try their best to see if they can get that. But I just dislike the Monday night game. Like, I hate that with everything in my soul. I can't stand it. Because you're really cheating whoever's playing on Monday. And usually I think the 7th seed would play on Monday on that game. But last year it didn't happen because it was Philly and Tampa last year. And then the year prior it was Tampa and Dallas. So Tampa's had those Monday night playoff games. Old God, put 20 on it, said, love you, Chiz. Always been a big fan, big Ravens fan. You genuinely believe we can beat anybody, but in your honest opinion, besides Pittsburgh, who do I think is a bad matchup for you guys? For Baltimore, I too believe you guys can beat anybody, but I think a terrible matchup would be Buffalo. I think a terrible matchup for y'all would be Buffalo because you would essentially have to go touchdown for touchdown, score for score, which I believe that you guys can. But my concern would be if it does become a shootout and no longer do you leverage Derrick Henry, or it happens to be a situation where you score some of the time, they score all of the time. If that run game is now nullified, I still do believe Lamar Jackson can beat any team in the world. But it's going to become that much more difficult. I think Buffalo, besides Pittsburgh, Buffalo is a problem. And last but not least, Kansas City, because postseason Kansas City has always shown they could and transform. Now, although this year it's been one score, everything of that nature, Kansas City is almost a given. But I would say those are the only other teams that would really give you a problem. I don't think Los Angeles, I don't think Denver gives you that much of opposition for all intents and purposes. Yeah, and I had misspoke yesterday. Pittsburgh still leads the division based off the conference games where they're 7-3, but Baltimore 6-4. So if Pittsburgh wins out and Baltimore wins out, Pittsburgh would still win the division. Taquillo Spikes Hall of Fame, no. Space Ghost said you don't know why they added a 7 seed. You don't know why they extended the college football playoff with 3-4 games being blowouts. Bro, it's like now it's all about money. 2nd and 10, Cooper Rush over the middle. He's got Ferguson. Gain of a few. I think his face just got stepped on. Did his face just get stepped on? I think his face might have got stepped on. After the tackle, did Ferguson's face get stepped on? Bro, fuck the goddamn pass block. Hold on, wait a minute. I want to see after the tackle. Did his face get stepped on? His helmet came off. Ah, fuck, we're not going to see it. I think somebody hit son with a curb stomp. Helmet came off. Oh, wait. Ah, damn it. We're not going to see it. Is Megan Thee Stallion Hall of Fame? Is Ava Devine? Who the hell? Ava Devine. Who is that? Is Hall of Fame? Talking about like Noel Devine? The fuck is Ava Devine? 3rd and 4. Cooper's going deep. Wow, CeeDee Lamb still catches the football and takes it to the 10-yard line. What a play. Ooh, but he's down. Ooh, CeeDee is down, and he's holding his hip. What a fucking catch there from CeeDee Lamb. Way to make a damn play on what I believe is his 100th reception of the year. Yeah, that's a hell of a play right there. Holding on to the ball. Oh, damn. Yeah, that shoulder hit the ground real hard. I know that son bitch hurt like a motherfucker, but what a goddamn play right there from CeeDee Lamb. That's definitely a flag on the defense. This is going to stand. That's going to stand. That's going to stand. Throat goat. Oh, this must be one of those porn stars. Yeah, we good on that. We good on that. Nonetheless, Dallas driving down the field, ladies and gentlemen. Dallas driving down the field, making plays. Making plays. Let me look on my pick'ems. Okay, so CeeDee's got 90 in the first half. That locks that. I need Cooper Rush to throw an interception. Throw the football to anybody but Brandon Cooks. Anybody but Brandon Cooks. They go to the 2-minute warning. Did the refs miss the OPI? No, it was DPI before CeeDee even extended his hand to go and push son. It was defensive pass interference before CeeDee even put his hand out there to go and push him. Not saying that they couldn't have been something that could have, triggered said flag, but you could argue it was like, get off of me kind of situation. Do I think the NFL has a problem with wasting young talent at the QB position specifically? No. I think organizations have issues with developing players. I don't think that's on the NFL as a whole, but I think organizations have the unwillingness to stick through the fire with certain sort of players, because there's been some players that can show flashes here and there, but then, like, of course, because you don't have the right development, a la Sam Darnold, you're in a situation where it's like, damn, things don't perform very well. Even like with Ryan Tannehill when he was in Miami versus when he went to Tennessee, he was a completely different football player. What NFL penalties would I add or take away? Well, I've always said the spot foul for a pass interference is the worst thing in football. Spot foul for a pass interference is the worst thing in football. Good Lord. Bryce Young killing his confidence, and then what do you know? Car accident happens to Andy Dalton. Bryce Young comes in, and this man's playing completely different. Just make a 5-yard penalty a first down. Yeah, automatic first downs. I think those should only stand for the most egregious thing. Like illegal contact, I don't think that should be an automatic first down. Illegal hands to the face, I don't think that should be an automatic first down. Defensive holding, I think yes. Pass interference, I think yes. Roughing the passer, I think yes. Roughing the kicker, I think yes. But some things shouldn't be automatic first downs. If the Giants draft Shedeur, will he do a reverse Eli Manning and ask out of New York? No, I don't think so. Because of the New York market, he's going to be able to demand a shit ton of bread. But I do think there should be some sort of requirements for if they do go and they draft him. Because if you don't have the right kind of protection that's there to take care of him, bro, what are y'all even doing? Dion would definitely find a way to be like, hey, this shit ain't going to work. Two minutes left to go here. There's a handoff. Cavante Turpin in the backfield. He ain't going nowhere. Oh, shit. Vita Vea done threw his ass down. You know when Vita Vea making plays, he said,
dance, you fat bitch.
Vita Vea came through. He was about to fucking murder Cavante Turpin. Don't let Vita Vea go over there and make a tackle there. He would have fucking German suplexed that man. Vita Vea was about to murder that man. Jesus Christ. Yeah, he is twice his size. That'd have been ridiculous. Cavante Turpin almost got murked. Yeah, Vita Vea, big boy. He's a big boy.
Dance, you fat bitch.
All right, here we go. Cowboys have not ran the football very well here. I think they're fixing to throw. CeeDee Lamb has re-entered this game, by the way. There's a dump off. There's CeeDee Lamb. Breaking tackles. Can he go? Yes, he can. No, he can't. I think they're going to give it to him. CeeDee Lamb to the end zone. That's a touchdown. What a fucking play. CeeDee Lamb on one shoulder. Fights his way to the end zone. Oh, no, his knee was down. He's short. This is coming back. It'll be a first down, but this is coming back to the 1 yard line. What a play. Devin Patuan said WWE roster is lucky Vita Vea's NFL career worked out. Oh, no, it's still not done yet. They got to do a 10-second runoff. Oh, they declined. Oh, so they use their timeout now? Why? If you're Tampa, just let them. Well, you're trying to conserve time here, but I would rather keep. Well, you could make do with one timeout, and if they score, then it's like 140 some. Okay, so yeah, that's fair. Did I watch Kenny Pickett's performance for the Dirty Birds? Yes, I did. Hand off to Zeke. Touchdown. That's a touchdown. Feed him more. Damn, Ezekiel Elliott got 71 rushing touchdowns? Jesus Christ. Zeke had a fucking Hall of Fame trajectory. It's a damn shame that he's washed. Zeke scored 81 touchdowns. God damn, son. Yo, we had some touchdown machines that's not going to be Hall of Famers. He going to be in the same conversation as a Clinton Portis, Priest Holmes, Todd Gurley. Maybe not so much Sean Alexander because he has an MVP, but all these dudes who's not gonna make it. But damn, son had some production. I think he was closing it. Yeah, he's got 9,100 yard. Damn, he might not end up getting to that 10,000. 73. That's now his 71st rushing touchdown with Dallas, but that's his 74th. And he's got 14. Golly. Wow. He scored 80. This is his 88th touchdown of his career. Wow. What do you know? Feed him more. Gurley played long enough? Well, Gurley played, but then he got that arthritis in the knee. But I think Gurley scored like 75 touchdowns. Let me see here. Gurley. Todd Gurley played 6 years. shit. 6 years in the league. 67 touchdowns on the ground, 12 touchdowns to the 79 touchdowns in 6 years. 79 touchdowns in 6 years.
14 grams of
Incredible. Incredible. Suarez put 5 on and said, hello again, Chiseled. You have a feeling? I'll say no, but am I willing to pay for yet another sub and get Netflix to watch my Steelers play Kansas City? I probably will. Have to get a subscription there. Yeah, he had a lot of touches when he was playing during the time. I think it was like 1,700 touches in 6 years. Le'Veon Bell had a lot of production, but not. I don't think he had as much touchdowns as the other guys. Let me see. Le'Veon total had 51 touchdowns in 8 years. He didn't have as much touchdown. He didn't score as much as the other guys. But Le'Veon Bell's another guy who will be in that conversation as well of dudes who's going to end up being forgotten. Gurley might get the Sterling Sharp treatment. Well, no, because Sterling for 6 years, well, 6 of the 7 years, Sterling was like second only to Jerry, right? Because from year number 89, and then he also has 91. So for 5 years was like second to only Jerry, and really, when he got Favre is when things started going crazy, and he never actually had MVP Favre, right? But Sterling, 65 TDs in 7 years, like from there, I don't think Gurley and him is not going to be as comparable as the same, because Gurley, well, kind of actually, but Gurley, it's more 4 years than it was 5 with Sterling, but either way, Michael Thomas, it's unfortunate. That damn ankle took him out. Start bench cut Reggie White, Deacon Jones, or Bruce Smith. Start Reggie, bench Deacon, cut Smith. Everybody knows Bruce Smith just stuck around long enough so that he could get past Reggie. But if Reggie never played in the USFL and he came to the NFL first, that motherfucker would have had like 220 sacks. Nobody would pass him. And if Deacon had sacks that was registered when he was playing football, he would have had like 170 or something like that. And the single season record for whatever the case may be. Matter of fact, let me see if they have it recorded. Because I remember he said he had like 23 sacks in a season. When Deacon Jones died, I was so fucking sick when I was watching NFL Network. I'm like, I love to listen to this man talk. Yeah, he had what, 3 20-sack seasons? Oh, they had one at 22 instead of 23. But he said he had like a 23-sack season. Yeah, Steven Jackson's another guy in the 2000s. All right, under 130 left to go. Oh, here comes Micah Parsons. Doesn't get him. There's a Mike Evans over the middle. That's a first down. Good pass over to Mike Evans. I think that should take him over 70 yards. That should be his 5th catch. Oh, no, that just gets him to 59. Dump off right there. Couple more yards. They're still moving down the field here. Here comes Tampa Bay. 1:05 on the clock here. I need a Baker Mayfield touchdown. They're marching down the field with ease. Alvin Kamara, yes, he's right there. The trajectory is right there. Stay consistent 3 more years, he's there. Mark Ingram's going to be one of those guys who ends up getting forgotten about. He's going to be an obscure name that you bring up years down the line. Maybe not so much obscure. I think that's a bit harsh. Oh, he was looking for Mike Evans. Couldn't find him. Yeah, they driving down the field now. 3rd and 4 here, 1 timeout remaining. Don't feel like you have to take the shot. OBJ, people are going to, and I hate the terminology overrate, but people are going to continually put him up there, not based off the catch alone, but there was a lot of different receivers during the time in which they were all incredibly productive as well while they ran the football. And it's going to end up resulting in a first down. Get back on the ball, 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 get back on the ball. What? Tampa used the timeout. What? That's confusing as hell. Percy Harvin or Dante Hall. Dante Hall, I'm not even thinking about that. Now, if we talk about college, then Percy Harvin, without question. But health fucked him over. Oh my, what the hell was that? All right, 54 seconds left to go. I don't know why he used the timeout now, but hopefully it could work out in a touchdown. Good pass. Man is there. That's McMillan. That's in the end zone. That's a touchdown. All right, it ended up working out. You found McMillan. I needed that. I need yardage from McMillan. How far out was that? McMillan had 1 for 14. This is from 10 yards out. That brings him to 24. He's found McMillan in the end zone. That's a touchdown. I need 2 more from Baker. Let me slide in my pick'ems over here. I still need that interception from Cooper Rush. But Mike Evans, 59 yards. I'm looking all right. CD Lamb already locked up what I needed from him. Baker Mayfield, I need 1 more touchdown from him. Malik Hooker, how about you get me 3 more tackles? By the way, I won 147 yesterday. And would you believe the only reason why I did not win $4,100? This motherfucker was 1 tackle short. $4,000. This motherfucker was 1 tackle short. Look at this shit. 1 tackle short, bro. Mahomes, no interception. It's off the screen right now, but Mahomes, no interception. Nico Collins, 7 catches. Jahmyr Gibbs performed. George Kittle did what I needed him to do. Tua, under 37 passes. Lamar, under 30. Raquan Smith with the tackle. 1 fucking tackle away from $4,100, bro. Brutal. Brutal. At least I'm leaving here with something. And you know what sucks too? He had a couple of tackles where he missed.
14 grams.
Mr. King put 2 on, said if Tampa wins tonight, then they can keep the 3 seed. Let's go. Because they beat LA? Did they beat LA? They didn't play each other. What's the strength of what's the conference record? You say the 3 seed. Oh yeah, they got a better conference record than the Rams. Yeah, so they would take they take back the 3 seed. They take back the 3 seed. Wow. What a good conference. Yeah, because the Rams is 5-5 in conference. And Tampa's 6-3. So yeah, they would jump them. 48 seconds. Let's see what Cooper Rush decides to do here and what the Cowboys want to do, because you got 3 timeouts. If I'm them, I'd actually see if I could get down the field and get a field goal, make it a 2-possession game. You also need Baker for 1 more TD that locks up your pick'ems. Well, there it is. You know what we cheering for. All right, there's Cooper Rush over the middle. He's got Ferguson and a head of steam. Big first down right there. Hurry up. Move, 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 and timeout. You got 3 timeouts. Use one. Yeah, they had that Jason Witten option route work out in the favor. Although I don't even think that was an option. I think just David went the wrong way. You was off on the Pats Bills for 5,100 by 1.5. The Bills went for it on 4th, and you wish they kicked the field goal. But logically, you understand. Fair enough. End the game right there. Charging 20 to 30K for his damn robots. I mean, hey, if there's a market to go and buy, you could pretty much set the price at whatever as long as somebody's willing to pay for it. The price you don't, the price you don't, what's it? The price you don't, the offer you don't make is the offer they won't take. Fuck! God damn Brandon Cooks. God damn it. Anybody but Brandon Cooks, that's his catch right there. It is a partial now. My pick'em's a partial now. Fucking Brandon Cooks. Oh, Lord in heaven. Fucking Brandon Cooks. Last time I took Brandon Cooks to catch 4 passes, this motherfucker catch 3. Now I think it was catch 3 passes. He caught 2. Then I had Brandon Cooks over 30 yards. This man had 24. And then the one catch, I think it was 26. And then the one catch that he had for 5 yards that would have helped me ended up coming back because of an illegal contact. And they ended up taking the penalty and removing the damn reception. And now this man absolutely screwed me over. Fucking Brandon Cooks, man. Jason Witten or Antonio Gates. Antonio Gates and every day of the week and twice on Sundays. Cooper Rush he's got Ferguson, but damn, he should have dropped. He was better off dropping that pass. He was better off dropping that pass. He was way better off dropping that pass. A completion for damn near a gain of 1 yard, that shit wasn't worth it. You losing time. He was better off just dropping that pass. Oh, and Cooper Rush just got the pressure done got to him. He just took a sack. Take a timeout. Take a timeout. If I'm them right here, if I'm Dallas right here, try to just run a scheme to get a little bit closer. Run a scheme to just get a little bit closer. Tuck that football, get like 3-4 some yards. Nobody go very far so you can get right back on the ball and spike it. To set up, oh, actually, no, you can't spike it. It's 3rd and 15. Fuck that. Throw that ball out of bounds. I thought it was 2nd down. Fuck all that. You can't even spike it. Fuck all that. You should have just waited, let the time go down, and take the 58-yard field goal. My apologies. I take that back. I take that back. Throw a quick out route. Throw a quick out route. Yeah, Tolbert tried to catch it. Didn't work out in his favor. Pass incomplete. He almost had it, too. He almost had it, too. Autistic Trucker per 5-1 said, what teams are over and underachieving? What teams are overachieving? Minnesota. Pittsburgh. What teams are underachieving? Cincinnati. San Francisco. But there's injuries in San Francisco. Dallas, there's injuries that's there as well. So I would say those teams. Oh, and the Jets as well. Miami had a bit of injuries here and there, but they are also underachieving. There's a field goal through the uprights. Aubrey fucking perfect. 58-yard field goal, it's good. Dallas has had good stroke of luck with their kickers, from Brett Maher over to Brandon Aubrey. Very good situation, booted through the uprights, and it's a 2-possession game again. Put the pressure on Tampa. Put the pressure on Tampa. William giving out gifts. Very good possession there to close out the half. Very good possession there to close out the half. Hell of a damn job.
Oh, yeah.
Hell of a damn job. But it's halftime now. Halftime now. Let me see here. We're not gonna take it anymore. All right. Oh yes, Dan Bailey right beforehand. Dane Bailey right beforehand. He was very good. It's a damn shame he was completely out the league. When did Dan Bailey last play? Let me see. When did Dan Bailey last play? Son is a pilot? Shit. Or did he retire? Undrafted 2011. His last kick was in 2020. Did he officially retire or nobody signed him? Oh yeah, he got replaced and that was pretty much it. Yeah, he got replaced and that was pretty much it. Yeah, that pretty much ends this here half here. Let me grab a little vid. We don't got to do the Travis Hunter. We've done that one. We did the Lily Phillips. Gonna do all that. Something to watch during halftime. Can we do the Raiders crash out? No, I think the Bears crash out. Yeah, so halftime we could watch a Bears crash out. We're gonna do the Bears crash out for halftime. We'll do the Bears crash out for halftime. I'll see you guys at the start of the second half. Don't do nothing crazy. Don't do nothing crazy. Have somebody underneath as a fucking safety blanket. Have somebody run that hook or that curl at 7. Oh no, Za'Darius is a free rush. Oh my God.
No one
What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? You fucking idiots. Oh my God, they're out of field goal range. They're out of fucking field goal range. Call hike. Call hike. You don't got time, you fucking idiot. Call hike. You idiot. This motherfucker Roma Dunze trying to get the crowd hype. They just lost the game. They just lost the game. Oh my God. Oh my God. Are you guys fucking retarded? You're fired. You're fired, bro. You're fucking fired. Y'all suck. You fucking suck. Oh my God. Burn the city of Chicago. Resurrect King Von. Everybody in Chicago go to hell, bro. Are you out of your mind? Are you out of your mind? Are you guys fucking stupid? Are you serious? You have one timeout. This man is running down the field. Raise the roof. Raise the roof. It's Thanksgiving, guys. Woohoo! I'm happy to be here. Are you stupid? Are you dumb? Oh my God. Yo, you've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me, bro. Bears fans, I'm sorry. Bears fans, I'm so sorry. They got y'all back. They got y'all back into this game. They got y'all interested into this fucking game just for that to be the way they lose, bro. Are you kidding me? Yo, I might just consider going and doing crime, bro. Chirac resurrection again, son. I'm about to crash out. Call me Bloody Hound Little Jeff. This is ridiculous, fam. Are you out of your fucking mind? This man got sacked with 32 seconds left. You have a timeout remaining. You have a timeout remaining. These motherfuckers is celebrating. Call hike, bro. Get back on the line of scrimmage. Call hike. You have a one timeout. Just get in field goal range. Give yourself a chance to score. This motherfucker trying to call a play. Call hike right now. Call hike right fucking now, bro. What are y'all doing? Look at the people on the sideline. Look at the players on the sideline. Like, yo, hurry up, please, bro. Oh my God. And look at Rome just running down the field. This man is on a fucking mariachi band. Is he part of the freaking, is it HBCU week? Is it Battle of the Bands over there? This man running down the field like this. I want to be a Chicago Bear right now. I want to be a Chicago Bear right now. I want to be a Chicago Bear right now. I want to be a Chicago Bear right. This motherfucker, this man is dancing down the field. What the hell, bro? Homie hit the gritty. He hit the gritty down the field. Oh my God. Yo, these dudes is retarded. These dudes is retarded. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding. The Bears are who we thought they were. The Bears are who we thought they were.
Played 3 quarters. The Bears are who we thought they were.
You've got to be kidding me, bro. You've got to be fucking kidding me, bro. Y'all lost like that? Y'all lost like that? You were in field goal range. Illegal hands to the face. You take a sack. You don't take the snap for 17 seconds. You have a timeout in your back pocket. Everybody need to be fired, bro. 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 Cancel Thanksgiving in the state of fucking Illinois, bro. Chicago fam, like, yo, the team plane better not even touch down. Call them Malaysian Airlines. The team need to go missing. Get a brand new Chicago Bears squad out there, fam. The whole plane need to go missing. This is ridiculous. Are you serious? Mans went down with 33 seconds left. They barely got the snap off. With the timeout in your back pocket, are y'all serious? Roma Dunze going down the field dancing. Mans looked like he was part of air traffic control. We need you to land here. We got one plane coming in this direction. Gate number 76 is occupied, but we need you to come into gate number 69. Nice. What are you doing, sir? Caleb Williams over here trying to direct traffic. Look like he's talking about, oh, crazy. That's the play on the day. Call the fucking snap. I'm as confused as the alligator is for Chicago. Legitimately makes no fucking sense, bro. You have a timeout in your back pocket. If you don't know what the fuck you doing, call timeout. And that's not even only on Caleb Williams. Eberflus is right next to the fucking referee. You see the defenders, special teams players, the bench players, the rotational players. The whole staff is on the sideline fucking jumping. Like, yo, call the fucking snap. Hike the ball. Hurry up. And these motherfuckers is over here trying to what are we doing? We're gonna run the ball or are we gonna pass? Hey, we're running out of time. We have 2 more plays. Shucks, he took another sack. Oh no. Man, we're over here in Detroit. What are we gonna eat after the game? I think I want a coney dog. Do you want a coney dog? I love coney dog. Hike the fucking ball! What are you doing? You getting paid millions, you stupid motherfucker, son. I'm not even a Bears fan. Why would you do this? The game was on the fucking line. You lost 5 yards in a row. What are you doing? This is the type of shit that makes you want to do crime, son. Are you serious? If I was a Bears fan who attended this game, I'm immediately fecal matter, excrement is exiting expeditiously from whatever cavity that exists in my body, my pores. It's making its way to my hand, and I am vigorously profusely with all kinds of nefarious intent, throwing it in the direction of Caleb Williams, Eberflus, and the entirety of the Chicago Bears sideline. Are y'all dumb? You don't deserve the helmet and shoulder pad. I'm telling you right now, they're flying back to Illinois. The plane needs to go missing. It needs to go missing. Amelia Earhart, can you hear me right now? Take over for the pilot for the Chicago Bears. They no longer need to be in the NFL. Eviscerate the fucking team. This is ludicrous. Lord Zeno, can you hear me right now? Eliminate the Chicago Bears. Please, Super Dragon Balls, gather them expeditiously. Eradicate this football team. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? I can't believe it, bro. I legit can't believe it. Eberflus, you've coached your final game. The moment you walk into the facility, even if they let you in, immediately ownership should say,
remove this cracker from my show.
Get this man off the fucking goddamn team. Caleb Williams needs to go one-on-one with this crazy motherfucker. Immediately. George Hallis's wife, probably still alive. Guess what? She needs to be dealt with too. Get the entire staff the fuck up out of here, bro. Get them the fuck up out of here, bro. This is ludicrous. Absolutely ludicrous. Are y'all serious? This is how you end the game? Prime time, Thanksgiving. Motherfuckers is watching with their families. Casual fans who they don't even really like football like that. You got people who are scrolling through television. Oh man, I'm on the Zeus network. They don't got these baddies fighting against each other. I guess I can watch football. They said Shabuzi was performing at halftime. Oh my God, look at those guys wearing the helmets. They're so cute. Let me watch this game. And they saw your dumb ass go out there and do this? That's how you perform in front of the world? You got people in Chicago, Illinois, choking on turducken, choking on candied yams, choking on mac and cheese because you ended the game like this? There should be crimes issued against the Chicago Bears. Motherfuckers need to be taken with all forms of litigation against this ball club. The hell was that? Your wives, girlfriends, side chicks, situationships, they should all go unfucked for the remainder of the year by any of you. All right, enough of that. Enough of that. Crash out in the motherfucking Chicago Bears. Enough of that. Here we go. Second half is upon us. Second half is upon us. Second half is upon us. 9-point lead for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now, my pick'ems is now a partial here for the second half, but that's okay. But that's okay. What happens? But let's see if anybody changes their mind on who's winning this here game. That last line was crazy. Hell, if I recall. But rant of the year for you, well, shit. Sometimes you got to cut a promo. Sometimes you got to cut a promo. All right, here we go. Second half is upon us. Tampa has that football first. Let's see if they can respond. There's a handoff. Bucky Irving got a chance for a good rush right there. That's going to be a gain of 6. Bucks will make a comeback. We shall see. Let's see how they want to guard people here. Mike Evans, 4 catches, 59 yards. Let's see if they try to get the football in his arms. There's a handoff to Bucky. That's another first down. That's another first down. 10 carries, 58 yards, and a touchdown early. Yoshi said, considering that crash out was loud, probably just readjusting the value. Oh, yeah, probably once I left. I don't know what it was set at when I went. I know headphone users like, God damn it, Adonis. Dallas fighting for pride. Yeah, because they've already been sent to elimination station because Washington's W. That's the tough thing when you don't control your own destiny. That's what's always tough about when you don't control your destiny. J-Rock, but 2 on said, is Mike Evans a top 5 wide receiver in the NFL? Right now? No. But he's incredibly consistent. But right now, top 5 in the NFL? No. I don't think so. I don't think so. Because you have to take into account a lot. Because, for example, would you put him over Tyreek Hill? Would you put him over Tyreek Hill even though Hill's having a down year? Would you put him over Tyreek Hill? Most people would tell you no. You definitely wouldn't have him over Chase, Jefferson, Amon-Ra St. Brown. I don't think you'd put him over those guys. Would you put him in front of CD Lamb? I would say no. I would say no. I think top 10 without question. Maybe in that 8 or 7 area with able to get maybe to 6, but I'd say no. But here's the problem with the right now, things have to be contextualized. Like that's where I think when you're ranking players, it can't just be based off of season by season. You got to look at it in like bulks of 3. Oh, that football's out. Baker falls back on top of it. A ring doesn't matter. Championships doesn't matter. It's only a quarterback stat. Championship doesn't matter. If we talk about like certain players having rings or something like that, then it's going to start to get ridiculous. Because Tyreek Hill has a ring too. Thoughts on JSN? He's playing very good football. He's playing very good football. And Tyler Lockett, count your days because you about to lose your job. Or I should say you about to lose your spot. Well, hell, he has already lost it. Oh, Bucky Irving making plays again down the field. That's like when people talk about Edelman to try to make an argument. I saw somebody making an argument, yo, Edelman is top 10 all time. I'm like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Yup, Terry McLaurin, would I put him in front of him? They're like kind of, for me, they're both on like the same, him and Terry McLaurin for me is like in the same area. But granted, Mike's been doing it much longer. But Terry McLaurin is pretty much the Mike Evans of this current, generation. Because Terry McLaurin been in the league now for 4 years, 5 years. He's just like Mike, incredibly consistent, puts up good numbers, finds the end zone, not very loud. Devontae is not. I don't even have to mention that. He's in front of him. But all right, there's a lengthy drive right now for Tampa. 2nd and 9, they're inside Cowboy territory, inside the 25. All right, here we go. Baker's going to throw. Dump off. Wait, damn, he had Evans. He didn't see him. Baker's trying to extend the play to the end zone. Nearly intercepted. Nearly intercepted by Deron Bland, but there's laundry on the field. Now, where is the laundry? Oh, yeah, that's coming back on a hold. T. Higgins isn't like in between the 11 to 10. I wouldn't have him in that 10 category. He's going to go elsewhere to try to become a number 1 receiver. Somebody's going to pay him. Somebody's going to pay him. Adams and Evans are locks, absolutely, and Tyreek Hill's there as well. From a receiver position in the NFL right now, those are the 3 locks that you have. Oh, and D-Hop. Edelman only got to play because of Aaron Hernandez murder. I mean, shit. I mean, Edelman was going to be on the field regardless, but if Hernandez never did what he did, those numbers definitely deflate a bit. Oh, God damn. Look at, oh, damn, that's going to be a sack for freaking Micah Parsons. This man was getting assaulted by all kinds of Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Oh, I should say all kinds of Cowboys. God damn. Baker was under fucking siege just now, bro. He got hit by like 4 different Cowboys.
Then you sell it.
Dudes was hunting like a motherfucker. I want to see that replay. I want to see that replay. I want to see that replay. Baker got fucking hunted, bro. Oh, my Lord. Did he get that football? No, he didn't. He didn't recover it. He did not recover that. It's not going to be Dallas football. This is going to be reversed. This will not be Dallas football, but oh, my Lord. Generic, Matty Generic for 5-1 said, you started watching the NFL because of Chiseled. Huge fan of your videos from PR. ITC introduced me to this. Well, how cool is that? I appreciate you. I went out to Puerto Rico in 2020. I had a very good time. I stayed in Luquilo, is that how it's pronounced? Whatever the case may be. Had a good time. I look forward to going back. I really enjoyed going to San Juan and eating my dinner at Racy's. It was very nice. I enjoyed the mofongazo, so it was good stuff. Yeah, Luquilo. Good time. I enjoy your country. Very good people. I have a number of different Puerto Ricans who happens to be subscribed to the channel. And above all else, I got recognized in Puerto Rico, and that was very, very cool. I was walking there on the beach. Somebody had stopped the car. Oh, yo, Adonis. I was like, what the fuck? In a very Hispanic accent. I was like, what the fuck? Like, what's going on over here? Like, oh, I watch your video. I'm like, oh, shit. So it was cool time, man. I thoroughly enjoyed myself out there. It was awesome. The food was cool. The ladies were amazing. But it was awesome. Really awesome. Juquil, oh, it's pronounced the double L is like a J. See, this is why. Spanish, I stopped at I did the bare minimum to graduate with Spanish. Oh, yeah, that's yeah, right. A sack was indeed recorded, so you know what that means. We got to hit the sack sound.
Anybody got more of that Loompa Loompa weed? Anybody got more of that Loompa Loompa weed?
Yeah, that was a place that I hiked. It was like a tower. I don't know how to explain it. It wasn't. How would I explain? Let me see if I have. I know I have a photo or something. Let me see. Do I have anything? I know the photo is not really going to be the best on this.
Then you sell it.
I still have videos of when I was training out there near a pool. Yeah, this was by out there in Puerto Rico. Where was it? On the hike. I was by the beach over there. Let me see here. When I was shoeless. Good times. Oh, wow. Baker Mayfield over the middle, 3rd and fucking 40, and Mance took a shot. That's got to be an incomplete pass. Jesus Christ, that dude just got freaking baptized over the middle. Golly, he got baptized over the middle. 4th and 40 is crazy. 19, Pateno said, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Chisel, peace, love, and hair grease. Indeed, I appreciate that. Hair grease is crazy. Boom! Son got caught right there. He gonna feel that on the sideline. He going to feel that on the sideline. That's a big-time play right there. Unfortunately for my pick'em, I'm cooked. Cavante Turpin trying to make a play. Can he get outside? Yes, he can. Look at the speed. Cavante done cut up. He's going to take it across the 35. Oh, man. Great job to get that man's ankles. Because if he was able to go and break loose, that would have been a bad time for Tampa. Third in the whole canyon, basically, indeed. For Tampa, they can't allow themselves to fall behind because they, believe it or not, they still need Bucky Irving here. And if you fall behind 3 scores, you're gonna remove the element of the run. And that's gonna be a problem. And furthermore, because you're trailing by 9, oh my God, wide open, huge fucking first down already in Tampa territory. Huge fucking Tampa pass and catch right there. Big pass and catch right there. Good Lord. But yeah, you're trailing by 9 already, right? So the smart thing to do here is if you're Dallas, you score a touchdown, 15-point lead, go for 2 to make it a 3-possession game. And then now it's completely different, right? I think it should be a far-gone conclusion. You score a touchdown, you go for 2. Do I think Justin Fields, from a potential standpoint, is getting hoed first by Chicago and now Pittsburgh? I don't think he's getting hoed. He got hoed by Chicago without question because they didn't give that man stability. But he's not getting hoed by Pittsburgh because I do believe that Russell Wilson's the better quarterback. But I think over time, the smart thing to do would be to stay there and actually have an opportunity to develop under some form of structure. I think the problem is constantly going different places, learning new offenses, playing for different coordinators, not having any form of stability is doing you more harm than good. Better to sit somewhere so that way you can get ingratiated with the offense, improve, get not only those mental reps, but then also really grow and mature your game. Now, that may not be, in Pittsburgh, but if I was him, you go to a different fucking team, it's a brand new coordinator, brand new playbook, and you got to hope you go to an organization that's going to have some form of stability so you could sit there and actually learn under somebody. Or you can learn with a coordinator or a head coach who's willing to stick with you. You didn't have that in Chicago. Yeah, Dowdle is playing some good football. All right, here we go. 3rd and 6 here. Cooper Rush. Oh, here comes the pro. Wow, he's able to avoid the sack going down the field. Nobody's there. Nobody's there. I think this could be an elite because he ran back into the pocket. Oh. Yeah, Brandon Aubrey coming back. He ran back into the pocket. He went all the way outside, did the spin move, avoided, came back. Yeah, he was outside the tackle box. Yeah, he good. Rams should get him when Stafford retires. I actually think that wouldn't be a bad location to go to. I don't think that would be a bad location to go to. Field goal is good. Now it's a 12-point lead here. Now, for Tampa, you must score on this drive. You must score on this drive. Under no circumstances can you leave empty-handed and then allow Dallas to go down the field and score. Under no circumstances can you leave empty-handed here. You must get some points on the board here. Do the Steelers keep Russ? If I was them, yes. William giving out even more gifts. William giving out even more gifts. And what do you know? Maddie just messed around and got said gift. That's awesome. You want the kicker to be tested for PEDs. It's crazy, but I would not be surprised if it happens. You'd like to see Andy Reid develop Fields? Yeah, but then going to oddly enough, Carson Wentz being over there, I think that helps. But the only problem is when you go elsewhere and the team that you go to runs a completely different philosophy and they're not going to curate the offense to your strengths, you end up having to adjust. That's where the problem lies. And that's one of the biggest issues that I think is happening in the NFL because there's going to be a terrible term to use if it even is a term. There's a collegification of the offenses when it comes to the development of the players, rather than have the strength of the players get, spotlighted. They say, hey, this is the offense we run. You got to adjust your game to fit into the box of my offense, rather than curate an offense to the quarterback's strengths. Like if you go to a college and they run a pro-style offense, that's what the fuck you going to have to do. They are not changing the offense for you. They run spread over here. Guess what? You got to have to go run this motherfucking offense that's over there. Ain't nothing you could do. Yo, we doing wing tees over here. All right, cool. Yo, we running out this motherfucker. Oh, you only go under center. You don't do shit from gun. Cool. That's what the fuck you going to have to get used to. So it's a tough situation at the pro level where you have a certain sort of strength and ain't nobody playing to your strengths. So it's a tough scenario. Yeah, 103 receiving TDs right there for Mike Evans. Oh, this is to see if he's a Hall of Famer. 10 straight seasons, 1,000 yards. Longest streak to start a career, indeed. That's an NFL record. Most 1,000-yard receiving seasons. Randy Moss with 10, Jerry Rice with 14. H. Griff said, honestly, Baltimore would be a perfect system for him to develop because they've improved Lamar's passing a lot since college in the short and intermediate game. And yeah, he's really evolved out of that whole running back business because believe it or not, it was 3 years ago that Lamar, or I should say 2 years ago, that Lamar really jumped out that shell of people just being like, yo, you can't throw the ball. You're nothing more than a running back, whatever the case may be. Can't say that shit about Son now. Can't say that shit about Son now whatsoever. But the problem with that is you go to Baltimore, you're going to be behind Lamar until what? Until what? Because unless Lamar falls off of a cliff, he's going to be a Baltimore lifer until, he appears to be relatively washed. Him and Fields, he's actually older than Fields by only what? A couple of seasons? Couple of years? Sterling Shepard with a huge fucking stiff arm. Ooh, he might have pulled a hammy. But if I'm him, not only do you want to go somewhere where you can get developed, you also want to have the possibility to play. Because certain teams that you go to, you just going to mess around and just be a long-time backup. That's why I think the Rams actually, believe it or not, would be the best location for him. Because not only do you have an opportunity to learn behind a quarterback who's a seasoned vet, you also have a trajectory to be able to get onto the field in a certain period of time. And I think in Pittsburgh, you could get that too, because although Russell would want to play much longer, the door will be open there. Oh, Mayfield's going deep. He's launching that. He's got, oh, damn, he was looking for Trey Palmer, but completely missed him. 40 ounce, put 2 on it, said, what's Russ' contract look like? $100 million more. No, 3 years, $100 million more. Fuck no. I don't think Russ is going to get that kind of money again. I don't think that's going to get that kind of money again. The bread that he got, it's there. He's probably going to be looking at like maybe 20 mil a year, maybe like a three-year 60 million. Shit, maybe even like a two-year 50 million, fully guaranteed or something like that. I don't think he's getting no 9-figure deal. That's not happening again. He's going to get big money for a short period of time. Oh, Baker's got his man, but that's not going to be enough for a first down. Third down coming up right here. You absolutely need this if you're Tampa. You absolutely need this if you're Tampa. No, yeah, Darnell, you're right. Because the thing is that when somebody has a strength like that, they try to just find ways to go and hate. Because believe it or not, it's one of those things where you hate us because you ain't us kind of thing. If he's on your team, you're not making this complaint. Are they going to call timeout? Oh, my God, Tampa, what are y'all doing, bro? Tampa, what are y'all doing, bro? You're wasting fucking timeouts for what reason? And Todd Bowles is a defensive coach, so it's not even on him. OC and Baker's not communicating very well. You got to have a play in mind, bro. Golly. Zero communication, burns the timeout for no reason. Absolutely, because that's the worst. The worst scenario is when you're trailing and you end up burning timeouts in the third quarter. How does that happen? Third and manageable coming up. You going to go and huddle up, bro. If you can't get the call from the sideline, y'all ain't got no signals or nothing. You got to call it on the field. You cannot burn timeouts. You trailing by 2 scores here, man. You got no momentum. Absolutely flat. You need a play here. They got to get a conversion. There you go. Dump off McMillan. Can he get the, oh my God. First down. Way to make a play. Way to make a play. Oh my word, that was about to be bad. Because if they stopped them right there, that'd have been terrible. They've got to turn this into points, though. Field goal is the bare minimum here. Field goal is the bare minimum here because a touchdown for Dallas is an automatic 3-possession game. You cannot, under any circumstance, allow this to become a 3-possession game. They're still in the position where they can use that run game and everything. But if in the event Dallas gets this ball back and goes and scores a touchdown, Bucky Irving is now out of it completely for really being able to use that ground game, which has been able to be very beneficial here tonight. Here you go, handoff, Bucky Irving. Ah, shit, great fucking penetration right there over there from the defense, able to stop this man in the backfield. Lewis with the tackle. Did Travis' situation die down, or is it still going? Oh, no, Maddie, it's ongoing because I literally, during halftime, saw and I retweeted it on Twitter. They found another music video that she was in. They found another music video that she was in. And granted, ain't nothing wrong with being in a music video, whatever the case may be. But because Travis, let me mute it. They found another music video that Travis Hunter's girl was in, twerking on another goddamn rapper, right? Now, granted, you could be a video vixen, you could be one of those model girls. That doesn't mean that, oh my God, great fucking play. No flag, no flag, no flag, no flag. Mike Evans took a shot right there. Hell of a goddamn play. It's going to set up a 3rd and long by Wilson. What a great play. But they found Shorty in another goddamn music video. And the issue is Travis, and I said this in my video, Travis fucked up because he played his hand, and what did he say? He been with his girl for 5 years. How could it have been possible you was with your girl in 5 years? You were in the graduating class of 2022. Now, you've been together for 5-some years, and that dates back to 2019. If that was the case, and when you was in high school, then that does confirm that you was cheating on your girl. Furthermore, she has this evidence of a creation of an OnlyFans account, people saying that things were deleted, whatever the case may be, but just a mere association. You have the association with working at a strip club, whether it been a dancer or maybe a bartender, whatever the case may be that. Then you have you in music videos and all this other stuff. All you gonna do is be critiqued on the fact that your girl is a, even if she's not. So it don't matter what you do. You won the Heisman, and the conversation is surrounded around your relationship. Why? Because you can't fucking keep your girl off socials. Somebody got to educate Shorty on how to be a wag. Good dump off right there on 3rd and 10. And White is going to pick up a huge first down inside the 30. Hell of a job from Dallas. Hell of a job from, not Dallas, from Tampa. Hell of a job from Tampa. And like I said inside of my my reaction video, I ain't saying you can't mess around and have a life. I ain't telling you can't have a presence, but you got to understand that y'all operating as a unit. So anything that you do, you're representing him. And he's, for all intents and purposes, representing himself because he's the A side, you're the B side. So there is that. Yeah, Heisman looked like the Cuckman. Fam, it's unfortunate, fam. And like I said on Twitter, bro, they're not gonna stop. They're gonna keep digging to find vids of this girl. You have to understand there are some people who are unemployed and got nothing but time. There's some people who employed and got nothing but time. They have made it their mission to dig up as much dirt as possible. And this is the internet. This is what's going to happen. You open up the door, it's a wrap, bro. They got some people who know how to code and dig into your incognito mode history and all this other stuff. They'll go out of their way to go over there and hack you to find anything to just go on a super expose. You're going to learn the wrong way, fam. 2nd and 9. Here comes the pressure. Baker's going to, oh my God, Baker tried to go over and it didn't work out. He tried to go over an O-lineman and it didn't work out. He should have fled backwards, bro. That was a bad decision. He going to take him down for a sack. He should change his social to Travis Hunter 22 at this point. Shit. People have been saying, man, he's not going to listen. You should just go ahead and leave him alone. I'm like, nah, fam, they trying to help son out. Because you can't keep living your entire life by a whole mind your business, mind your business, mind your business, mind your business, mind your business kind of thing. Because if that's the case, when the time comes for either yourself or maybe you happen to have a friend, family member, maybe even a kid or something who finds themselves in that position, you're going to be on some, damn, what happened to mentorship? What happened to guardianship? Nah, you keep trying to ingrain in people's mind your business, mind your business. Just today on the train in NYC, a motherfucking migrant lit a woman on fire to her death. People was over there like, man, why nobody help? You establish a culture where everybody turns the other goddamn head. Now you got people who got absolutely no guidance moving crazy. Yeah, everybody does have a price. But 45-yard field goal here just to cut the deficit down to 9. It's still a 2-possession game one way or another, but you need points. He got it. Yeah, it is a tough battle up front. DJ said, Adonis, the whole situation for Travis Hunter, for him to realize the gravity of his situation requires a level of maturity that you just don't know if he's realistic to expect from a 21, 22-year-old. Well, the reason why I can say there's a level of maturity that has to happen to where he can understand is you have people who done went through it, and one of them just so happens to be your primary mentor at this point. Hence why I think there needs to be a legitimate conversation. And I'm pretty sure Dion has pulled him to the side and said, yo, let's talk about this. Despite the fact that you could really appreciate Shorty for everything, you might want to say, yo, let's put some stuff on pause for now so we can figure out. Because although I would want to believe that they discussed, her past or everything that she had done, and all that other stuff, it's just like I cannot. I'd be hard pressed to imagine that he was aware of a lot of the things that's happening. But granted, like I mentioned in my video, they could be perfectly fine, and it's just social media going amok. So we'll see as time progresses. But I'll tell you this much: like I said, if in the event marriage goes through, and then you hear news drop of a divorce. And moreover, if the divorce just so happened, we'll leave irreconcilable differences. Or maybe there was infidelity or something of that nature. Or Shorty starts to move like she just trying to take you for everything you done got. Well, can't say we didn't tell you. So it is what it is. because he's fixing to be a very polarized and prominent player over the course of the next 4 years. Whatever the rookie contract just so happens to be, which is usually like, 5 years and the final option there on the 5th year. Whatever that may be, wherever he goes and he gets drafted, the microscope is going to be on him. So, and he's still creating content on social media too. It's not going to be like the same as like a Juju scenario, but you're going into the league with already an incredibly high presence on socials. So if you think the trolling was bad now, it's about to get even worse. Travis is a good kid. He only does football, fishing, video games, and school. Just a bad shorty. Yeah, fam. That's what's tough about it. He literally just stays out of the way, bro. And then now you have to deal with this, and you've never had to deal with this before. It's very tough. It's really tough. Yeah, it's all speculation, DJ. It's all speculation. That's why I kept preferencing like, yo, fam, this is all like speculation. It is what it is. But I'm just saying, from a cautionary perspective, this is something that you might want to consider. Because if it was your son, or if it was your cousin, if it was your brother, if it was your teammate, wouldn't you want somebody to say, yo, you might want to consider these different sort of things? Because I could tell you right now, if it was one of my boys, we fixing to have a meeting right now. I ain't telling you to leave, shorty, but you might want to have some conversations about some things. Have I ever played, crying emoji said, have I ever played Retro Bowl? If not, try it on my phone. I have not. I have not. All right, here we go. Next drive for Dallas. This is probably going to be the last play of the quarter regardless. They're going to run that football, hand off to Rico Dowdle. He's only going to get a couple of yards. It's going to take us to the end of the quarter. It's going to take us to the end of the quarter. We could say people don't listen. You could talk until you're blue in the face. It don't matter. You ain't saying shit to them. Well, see, that's the thing. Like I granted people don't talk, but I don't give the advice on the off of the expectation that you'll listen. I give the advice for me because I would not be able to go to sleep knowing that I ain't say some shit. It would bother me not knowing that I didn't say some shit. You could take it how you want, but this for me, it's like forgiveness and stuff. Forgiveness ain't for the person. Forgiveness for you. To let that shit go, to get that sumbitch off your damn shoulders. She's pregnant, so that complicates it. She's pregnant since when? They announced that shorty pregnant? Golly. I did not know this. Is it confirmed? That'd be brutal. Because now he's really locked in. Really? When did that happen? Oh, no, I searched on Twitter. I don't see nothing there. Because that would have definitely been a trending topic there. Travis Hunter pregnant. No, I think the idea is for her to, go and get, but I don't see anything here. 10-week pregnant with kids. I don't think that's real. Yeah, I haven't seen that. I don't see nothing. I think that's just, playing games. Fourth quarter is upon us, ladies and gentlemen. Fourth quarter is upon us. This has been a very, very, very confusing game, to say the least, at least with the time on the clock for all intents and purposes. But thus far, Tampa's in a good spot if they can get a stop here. If Dallas scores a touchdown, that is, they should go for 2 to try to make it a 17-point game. But for Tampa, it's an uphill battle, and it's been that all game long. No, like legit, the play for her and this is the opposite side, and this is probably going to be the last thing I mention regarding the thing. The play for her from where she is now is get pregnant, because you're already engaged, and the wedding is to happen down the line, but there could be a cutoff for that. You get pregnant, you at least tie yourself to that person. So if it was a scheme from the start and a ruse from the start from her, the move is go and you get pregnant, because that now locks you in. Because there's nothing that he could do. At that point, it's like, all right, only way would have to be some physical, and we don't got to get into that. But it is time. Oh, that's a first down for Dallas. Ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at the final period of this game in a contest where Dallas was eliminated from playoff contention before the game even began. But Tampa Bay desperately needing to win this game to keep their lead atop the NFC South, trail by 9 points on the road in Jerry World. 26-17, 2nd and 9, Cowboys driving, looking to find the end zone with a 2-point conversion to make it a 3-possession game and put pressure on Todd Bowles' group. Can they take their receipt to the sperm bank and get their comeback, or will Dallas take the dead Namekian to the funeral home and put the nail in the coffin? Laundry on the field with a hold on the offense backed them up a bit. But, ladies and gentlemen, I invite you to the fourth quarter. It's time. What's going to transpire here? Cooper Rush dump off, and there's laundry on the field again as he found Cavante Turpin, but there's laundry on the field. This may be coming back. By the way, Jeremy giving out gifts. Jeremy's giving out gifts, donations, holding it down to chat. Shout out to everybody who done gave out some gifts here today, whether it been on Twitch, whether it's been on Kick. Shout out, and also over on YouTube as well. Y'all were giving out nothing but what?
Donations. 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 Gifts. 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 More gifts. More gifts.
All right. If this man didn't hold, this would have been an automatic first down. Yeah, that's a hold. That's a hold. He's hugging him. He's hugging him like a motherfucker. There was illegal contact on the defense, too. But the penalty's offset. Ashley giving out gifts. She said, I want a Dr. Umar for me, too. Dump off to Ferguson. He better protect that football now. He ain't going nowhere. Going to be taken down. Now is a crucial third down right here. If you're Tampa, no penalties. No penalties. No penalties. Ashley giving out
donations.
$67 participating in the Let Me Hold You. Yeah, he's definitely participating in that. He's definitely participating in that. 3rd and 16 here. Good, clean pocket right there for Cooper Rush. Got to dump it off. And they're going to force a punt. Great job. Great job. Great job. Great job. Way to make a play on defense. Way to force them back. Darnell, said defensive coaches and defense in NFL going to stop being hoed. Got to stop being hoed by the league and people. Been treated like the bridesmaid, second best. Yeah, it's brutal. Fam, offensive coaches get all the goddamn attention and the valor and everything of that nature. But for defensive coaches, they don't give them their fucking respect. Whoa! What a play. Did he fair catch it? Where's the flag coming in for? Did he fair catch it? What's the flag for? That's a hell of a play, but... Oh! Yeah, that's going to back him up a bit. Yeah, that's definitely a blindside block, and it could be a block in the back. That's coming back. Or I should say that's going to back him up. Half the distance to the goal. Yup, that's going to put him at, what, the 2-yard line? That's going to put him where, like, the 4-yard line? Golly. They're going to have to take over at, like, the 2-yard line. Yeah, defense definitely wins you championships. Sergeant Pateno, say, hey, Chisel, Merry Christmas if you aren't going to be live again. I will be on Christmas Day. Also, another very good week of football. You got a question, what do I think the Steelers should do now? Well, for one, put a Sinzu bean in the mouth of George Pickens expeditiously. Expeditiously. I don't know where they're going to find it. Find Yajirobe wherever he may be and fucking immediately. You see George Pickens? I said if you see George Pickens, expeditiously. You see Dante Jackson, you see anybody in the Steelers secondary, get motherfucking healthy. Get motherfucking healthy expeditiously, bro. We need George Pickens like a motherfucker. We need Dante Jackson like a motherfucker. We got to get healthy. Joey Porter, give that man a... Get immediately. Immediately. Because Pittsburgh has the appropriate formula to be able to beat Kansas City. But if we don't have Pickens out there, we in trouble. We in trouble. We need him on the field. To be able to get down there and win the division. If Tomlin fucks it, you're going to need the Mike. Actually, let me see if I have. I don't think I have that clip on this desktop. Let me find out. Mike.
Then you sell it.
There we go. I got to see if they have the full Mike. Oh, there it is. I got it. She's screaming Mike. Oh, great fucking tackle right there. Way to get him down. Great fucking tackle. I'm going to have to add that one back in there. I got it. Mike. Jeremy put 5 on and said, as a Cowboys fan, what are they playing for? We need a better draft pick. What you mean what they playing for? They still playing for pride. You ain't fixing to go out there and just lay down. Oh, hell no. I worked too hard to make it to the NFL to just go out there and not participate. Front office and the fans can hope for, a better draft pick. But as far as I'm concerned, fam, I'm playing for incentives on my contract. I'm playing to get a good enough tape to where I can get another contract. There's a lot to play for. Organization may not want them to go out there and participate, but damn it, as an individual player, I'm going out there to put forth my best ball. Oh, Baker might have to run. Good fucking pump fake. Baker able to go and pick up the first down. He better protect that football because they hunting. Seven Carlos for 2 on and said, can you get some for your defense shit? Well, we throw that out there. Y'all need that. You know Detroit needs that. Expeditiously on the D-line. Linebacking core. Secondary. Y'all need that shit expeditiously. Oh, shit, here comes the pressure. And down goes Baker. Lewis takes him down, and the football might be out. Ooh, Baker's in pain. Baker is in pain. Oh, my Lord. Lewis freaking super spun that man to the ground. God damn. And he has the football, too. I said, Lewis, that was Wilson. Oh, my Lord, what a goddamn tackle on Baker. Baker saying he was down by contact. Look at the tackle here. Was Baker down? He's down by contact. He's down by contact. This is coming back. This is coming back. Big-ass Tristan Wirth couldn't fall on top of the football. Yeah, Baker got freaking DDT'd into the ground. Baker got DDT'd into the ground. Golly. Sarkin put 5 on and said, if George Pickens isn't on the field, you should do the Ghostface meme. Like what I did with Kyler Murray, this time with just George Pickens. Shit, I might just have to. Be sick. Have a terrible time if that happens. Yeah, he was down. No fumble right there. Second time that we happen to see a fumble from Dallas, or I should say from Tampa, that ends up not being ruled a fumble because one wasn't a clear recovery. This one down by contact. Yeah, Jake the Snake was out there just like what he did to Dark Journey in '86. That's a classic for my old school wrestling fans. He can't see. Oh, he DDT Dark Journey. He DDT Dark Journey. Here comes Tully. Oh, wait a minute. Handoff. Ah, damn. Bucky Irving ain't going nowhere. Them boys is getting assaulted in the backfield. Fam, the Cowboys are pinning their goddamn ears back, bro. The Cowboys are pinning their goddamn ears back. And now, because Tampa's not, Tampa should hurry to the damn, well, I don't want to say hurry to the line, but that's a hell of a move that he made on the defender. But good job by the defender to get crossed but force him back inside. All right, here we go. Whoa, 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 who's calling timeout? Why? Why? They got no juice. Why would you call timeout? Why? It's 3rd and 14. You got all the momentum. Why? No. No. You give them more time to talk about the shit. That's dumb as hell. That's dumb as hell. Because now they get a chance to catch their breath. They get a chance to go and reset. If you're Dallas, you got them on the fucking ropes, bro. You didn't need to go and call a timeout. Come on, man. Oh, look at the moissanite jewels on Micah Parsons. You don't need a timeout there, bro. You already... All right, see, here comes the penetration. Pass sales incomplete. You could have did that without the timeout on the last play, bro. You already had a head of steam. You don't need to call the timeout. You had him exactly where you wanted him. You keep that timeout in your back pocket just in case. But here's the situation now for Dallas. Here's the situation now for Dallas. You up by 2 scores, right? A field goal virtually does nothing but force them to have to score 2 touchdowns. The intention for Tampa is score 2 touchdowns regardless, but a touchdown field goal can win them the game. So a field goal here puts them in a situation where they need 2 touchdowns, right? That's all well and good. But a score here makes things, if you're Dallas, a touchdown here can, for all intents and purposes, end the game. Because you know where I am. It's 4th quarter time. 3 possession lead with possession of the football. 8 minutes left to go. you can exhale. You're in a unique spot where you're up by 2 scores and you can end the game. 4 to 5 minute drive that ends in a touchdown. This game's yours. The opposition, although it's never over, the opposition is going to need a miracle to pull that off. You've got all of the leverage here. Worst case scenario, no points and you have to punt. You eat 2 minutes off the clock. And this is why it was dumb to call that timeout. Because ultimately, I mean, they called it with 4 seconds left. So I guess time would have ran regardless. But let's just say if they've got the completion and you force the punt, you take an additional 30 seconds off the clock. Now this drive starts with 840 something on the clock, maybe 8:39 or something, 8:37. But they use the timeout. Now, if you're on Dallas, you can end this game right here. It's not over until it's the 0-0, but you go down the field and you score a touchdown, let alone go for the 2-point conversion and convert to make it 17-point deficit. Oh, it's over. Am I on PC or on mobile? I'm on PC. What are you guys referencing? Which game? Is this similar to Mike Tomlin's philosophy of punting? Well, not necessarily. Mike Tomlin punting, I understand the down and distance and the probability may not be there, but you got to understand you have to set the tone and get the offense in a groove and willing to go and make a play and try to get some form of momentum because the game is on the line regardless. I'm not a pocket watcher, so I'm not going to sit around here and think to myself, you know, how much bread Kai Cenat's able to go and get off these endorsement deals and streaming. But I will say this much, and I mentioned this on Thursday, I believe. I had watched a video from Penguins Zero, and he was talking about how much bread he had made during a stream, made 84 grand or something. I said, wait a minute, what? Oh my Lord. What am I doing? I gotta get with it. Because at this point, I'm legit. I'm out here for the people. But these motherfuckers is just like, my whole goal was to have the option to walk away at 35. I can't do that right now. I can't do that. I ain't there. So I got a lot of work to do. But whoa, millionaire is crazy. Googling, fam. I'll tell you something right now. My arm. Okay, hold on. Almost got it. You think I got bread? You think I got bread? You think I got bread? I don't. These here ush bucks. People think I got it. I don't. These here ush bucks. I wish.
14 grams of crack.
All right, here we go. Oh, that was a first down, but clock's still running, but not for long now. Incompletion. Too much bread, Travis Hunter. Girl gonna hit me up. Shit. Wait, the Cowboys are eliminated? Yeah, because the Commanders won. The Cowboys are eliminated already. That bread go towards the student loans. I'm going to be looking like Cuba Gooding Jr. getting escorted by the authorities. Oh my God, Rico Dowdle. I hope he's all right because somebody landed right on his goddamn neck on the ground. Ush Bucks. Ush Bucks. Yeah, New Orleans got eliminated as well. Um, 3rd and 7. Dump off. Good tackle. Great job, Tampa. Great job, Tampa. Way to get the stop. Way to get the stop. Way to get the stop. Hell of a job, Tampa. And like I said, worst case scenario on this drive for Dallas, you take 2 minutes off the board. Unfortunately for them, they had an incompletion on first down, so they're only able to get about, at best, a minute 30. Drive started at 9:19. Drive started at 9:19. So maybe about like a minute 40. If they can pin them inside the 10, that'd be perfect. There it is. It's fielded at the 8-yard line. All right. Now you're in a good spot, but it's a positive for Tampa because all you got to do is get down the field and then get a stop. The only downside is they use that timeout. But 2 timeouts is still good, plus the 2-minute warning. You just got to get down the field and score before the 2-minute warning. Quentin P51 said, we appreciate you, bro. Pray that money comes. But I know those here appreciate the content. Oh, and by the way, RTR, God bless indeed. I appreciate you, fam. Do I see what New Orleans did to prepare for Green Bay? I did not. What did they do? What did they do? They're also in the market for possibly getting Shador as well. What did New Orleans do? Nah, Ush don't have crypto. Ush don't have crypto. It was just when they said he went to somebody was throwing like Usher dollars with Usher's face on it inside of the club. Had them strippers picking up the money like. Shorty's over there thought they was making money only to get to the crib. Take a look at the goddamn money like. Hollis was sick. Hollis was sick. But that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. Take that bread, go to the goddamn hair salon. Little did you know, you thought they were shampooing for a wash and set. Once they recognize you done gave them some Ush bucks, you gonna go back to the crib and your family gonna be like,
She's bomb.
She's bomb, Jared.
all right. Here we go. Pressure is on Baker here. Let's take a look at some statistics right now. Baker is 21 of 30, 196 yards and a lone TD. Meanwhile, for Dallas, believe it or not, Cooper Rush is 24 of 32, 283 yards and a touchdown. I can't believe he thrown the football 32 times. But Rico Dowdle, 11 carries, 15 yards. The rushing game has been damn near non-existent for Dallas. But for Tampa, they're over 100 yards. And it's a collective effort, but Bucky Irving, 16 carries, 68 yards. Mike Evans, 4 catches, 59 yards as well. Sterling Shepard out with a hamstring, but Baker Mayfield back on the field, so that's a positive for Tampa Bay. Can he use his feet? He might just have to. He's going to run. That's a first down, and he's going to slide at the 27. They're getting back on the ball. You got to hurry. You need to score a touchdown or kick a field goal before the 2-minute warning in order to make up for that early call, that early timeout call. They got to move. They got to move. Great fucking pressure again. There's down the field. Too short for Mike Evans. Somebody could have undercut him there. Somebody could have undercut him there. Why didn't he go out of bounds? The clock wouldn't have stopped. It's not going to stop until you get under 7 minutes. I always thought it was inside 8 minutes, but evidently it's under 5 minutes. The clock is going to keep running, so even if he stepped out of bounds, it wouldn't stop the clock. Do I think Prime will stick to his no cold weather cities for Shador statement? No, absolutely not. Because it's a matter of going to the NFL. It'd be foolish to try to make a complaint like that because you still going to need to play outside regardless. Baker got his man. That's a catch. Get back on the ball now. Oh, but there's laundry on the field. They rule it a catch, but there's laundry on the field. This could be coming back for illegal hands to the face. Or is it an illegal shift? What's the flag? He slid to 27. Yup, illegal formation on the offense. Oh, they declined it so it could be the 3rd and long. Okay, cool. Why back him up a few more yards? Oh, yeah, Tristan Wirfs was too far back. Wow. Kudos to the graphic team. Look at them doing their job. Look at the graphic team already having a damn graphic for illegal formation. This 4-down territory for the Bucs without question. 2 timeouts remaining. As far as I'm concerned, you going for it. You set up a 4th and short, 4th and manageable, you go for it. Fuck the punt. You cannot do that now. Here comes the pass rush. Baker better step up. Good pass. Got his man. Hold on to the football. Great catch. Get back on the ball. Get back on the ball. Get back on the ball. You got to move. They're now inside Dallas territory. What a fucking shot. What a great strike from Baker over to Palmer. Able to go and move those chains, but you got to get back on the ball. Get back on the ball. Get back on the ball. You need to score some points before the 2-minute warning. Here we go. Michael Parsons don't even know the call. He's barely going to go and rush. Baker going deep. Got him in. McMillan. Touchdown! What the fuck? Oh my God, he took it away! Lewis took it away. That's a pick. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! McMillan had what appeared to be the reception, but Lewis took it away. Oh my word! Incredible. The ball got embedded in his elbow. And then McMillan didn't have full possession on the ground. Yeah, because they're fighting over the ball, it's not going to be a reception. Oh, my word, that's brutal. Oh, Tampa Bay just lost on a terrible break. Oh, my Lord, wow. That's the same reaction I had, Tampa Bay sideline. Oh, my God. Because his arm was in there. If circumstances were different, that would have been a touchdown. But because Lewis's arm was in there, and then McMillan went for the catch and tried to pull it in, he's still fighting to get possession, so it's a live football. As long as it doesn't touch the ground, it's anybody's ball. Oh, wow, what a fucking play right there from Dallas to take the football away, and Tampa Bay's denied it. Yeah. That's what I want to see, baby. That's what I want to see. You thought the game was over. It's not over. I don't care if they have momentum. I don't care if they get it up, and we had to see them get the punt. We're going to take care of business, baby. Let's go, Dallas. Let's go, Dallas. What do you mean we eliminate for playoff contention? That don't matter. We're going to make it to the playoffs somehow. We're going to make it somehow. Because we got Dick, who's over in the skybox right now. Cooper Woods, Rico Dowdo. And Zeke scored a touchdown. CD Lamb killing you even with one shoulder. Micah Parsons. Lewis, we them boy. We're going to win this game. We're going to win the rest of the game of the season. And then... And then we gonna go to the playoff and win the Super Bowl? Are you sure we eliminate? I don't know if we somebody go take the wicket. I don't believe we eliminated. The fuck going on? Something just happened out of nowhere, huh? Brian Patuon said, Lewis said, swiper, no swiping, and swiper, or I should say, swipe that football away. Hedibert Patuon said, can we do a Stephen A. scream? Shit, don't got to tell me twice. I know Baker was on the sideline like... Oh! Oh, wow. McMillan gets away with an offensive PI. And by the way, the reason why it's not a defensive pass interference, Lewis looks back for the football. Lewis looks back for the football. And now Baker's thrown an interception here. And Dallas can pretty much ice this game. Cooper Rush can take a sack here if he has to. Oh, boy. Nearly intercepted. Oh, my God. Cooper Rush should have just went to the ground and taken a sack. You could take a sack if you have to. Remember, you have leverage right now. You're leading by 2 possessions. Take the sack if you have to. Oh, my God. You've got to catch that pick. It hit Russell right between the 5 and the 1. You've got to catch that interception, bro. What the fuck is you doing? Somebody tell me what happened to his hands. That should have been an interception, bro. That should have been a fucking interception, bro. I don't even know why they weren't running the football. They should have ran it there. That was dumb as hell to throw the ball. He should have just fell down. Fall down. Take the sack. Fall down. Take the sack. You have the benefit of being up by 2 scores. They got to score twice. Take the sack. Fall down. Because you're taking an additional 35 seconds off of the damn clock. Take the sack. 3rd and long here for Dallas. Now they have to throw. Now they have to throw. Instead, wow, Rico Dowdle's going to go down after bit gain. Good tackle right there. I believe that's Mike Edwards. And now they're going to have to punt. Should have just fucking went down. See, look at the time clock. Look at the time clock. This could have brought them to about 4 minutes, and Tampa would have got the ball back with like 350 something. Football is not only a game of inches, football is also a game of time as well. Football is also a game of time as well. Oh, great fucking return there. If he can break out. Yes, he can. No, he can't. Oh, Jesus. Is his leg okay? I thought Palmer's fucking leg bent inward. That looked scary. That looked scary. Golly. Yeah, that boy got flipped. All right. All right. Oh, wow. Mike Edwards has 2 championship rings. 1-1 with Tampa and then 1-1 with Kansas City. That must be funny. But all right. No death note just yet. Game of seconds, if you will, indeed. Whoo, boy. Pressure right now for Tampa, because now you're really up against the clock right now. You got spotted a good amount of time from Dallas because those dumbasses decided to throw on 1st down and nearly threw an interception. Wolfman. Oh, I'm cooked on this pick 'em across the board. Well, I mean, it don't matter. I'm a lose on everything. Brandon Cooks got 3. Well, CD Lamb's the only thing that was actually a lock for me. Everything else was an L. Shit.
Then you sell it.
887 Carlos put 5 on it. Somebody said this is good because the Dallas Cowboys are trying to win and can, but it's bad because Mike McCarthy is going to keep his job. Well, unless of course they were to try to make a move to go draft up, trade up to go get Shador. If they did something like that, I wonder if they'd be able to poach Deion Sanders. I know Deion always said he would never coach grown men, but you have an opportunity to do something that's never been done. And you know Jerry Jones is absolutely loaded. Now, Colorado can pay him a good deal of money. I don't think they can match what Jerry Jones will be able to pay him. He'll give him that Gruden contract, 10 years, $100 million, without question. Travis Hunter deactivated all of his socials. Oh, did he? Shit. That's the smart thing to do. Go dark. Get off of socials. Oh, my God. Pressure coming up the middle. There's the tackle right there. Got to get back on the ball. Got to get back on the ball. Got to get back on the ball. If you're Tampa, you need to score before the 2-minute warning. You have to score before the 2-minute warning. You got to move, no huddle. You got to go no more. You got to go no huddle. There you go. Good catch, Mike Evans. Great tackle right there. Keep him in bounds. Keep him in bounds. Keep him in bounds. They're moving. First down. Cyber Chase, we're moving. We're beating Hacker at his game. All right, here we go. 4 minutes left to go in this game. 4 minutes left to go in this game. Tampa Bay trying to stay alive over here, or I should say keep their lead in the NFC South. Good tackle, take them down. Just sure tackling, keep them in bounds. Because it's real. You have all of the leverage right now. You have all of the leverage right now. You're up by 9. It's a 2-possession game. Tampa's got to get down the field and score. If Dallas is able to get this football back before, or I should say after the 2-minute warning, Tampa's cooked. Excuse me. Mayfield takes it down to, I think, the 40-47. 3:30 on the clock here. Oh, about like the 47.5-yard mark. They can't spike it just yet. You need all of your downs. You can't spike it just yet. Here comes a good pass rush. There's a catch. Get out of bounds. Get out of bounds. There you go. Man's over. If you're Dallas, you should have been able to make that tackle and keep him in bounds. Oh, thank you. Thank you for those who are saying bless you. Thank you. All right, Dallas is a bit gassed over here. Now 3rd and 10. You need to have a situation where if they're going to get a completion, you get a tackle, pass to the sideline. That's a first down. That's a problem if you're Dallas. That's a problem because the clock has since stopped and they're still on the north side of the 2-minute warning. If you're Tampa Bay, this is the time that you take a shot. Within the next 2 plays, you got to take a shot. Whether it's this one or it's on the next play, you got to take a shot. You got to take a shot. If you're Dallas, you need your pass rush to come with a head of steam now. Here you go. You're in Baker's face. Got his man, Andy. That's a catch again, McMillan. That's a hell of a fucking catch right there for McMillan. All right, that gets me my McMillan yards on the lock, but it don't even matter because Cooper Rush isn't throwing any interceptions at this point. My only chance to get that Cooper Rush interception was before. Here we go. Baker 6 of 6 on this drive. Here comes the pass rush. Baker's going to have to throw. Oh, my God. What a catch from Jared. Able to endure the fucking contact. And the positive is you keep him in bounds. Now the clock is moving. They got to hurry. Oh, my God. There's a Cowboy down. Oh, no. That's bad for them. That's bad for them. Yeah, the dumbass from the game against who did they play when he didn't need to touch the football and he did? 27 from Dallas is the one who's hurt now. Worst time to mess around and get hurt. Yeah, that's a tough shot. All right, here we go. 2:43 on the clock, and the clock stops due to the injury here. 10 chops from Gunther, or 10 German suplexes from Brock Lesnar. I'm taking the chops from Gunther. All right, here we go. Here's where the shot's going to come from. Here we go. Black and gold. Here we go. All right. Oh, great fucking penetration. And he's wide open. That's a touchdown. I'm pretty sure they probably had a flag, too, for roughing the passer because there was contact to Baker's helmet. But that's a touchdown. Too easy. Ryan Miller wide open. By the way, if Cooper Rush slides on the ground, it's 2-minute warning. Just wanted to say that. Just wanted to say that. Sargent, put 5 on it. When I go live on the 25th, I should wear a Steelers Santa hat. Tampa could come back if they play their cards right. I don't have a Steelers Santa hat. But field goal here, or I should say extra point here, puts Tampa in a situation where they can win this game. By the way, remember what I said. Remember what I said. If Cooper Rush fucking slides, this is under the 2-minute warning, and you have all of the leverage in the world. Where legitimately 1 first down wins you the game, but Cooper Rush decided to try to throw an interception, and you just cost yourself. Baker touchdown, now a lock. Mike Evans didn't get me my yards, so it doesn't even matter. Malik Hooker stopped tackling people. Tie this game if possible right here. Well, no. You would essentially, only way that would work is if you blocked the extra point and then you forced them to have to, a field goal to tie and go to overtime. Now a field goal from Tampa can win the game. Dallas is going to find a way to lose this game. Dumb as hell, bro. Yeah, why go for 2 to win? If you go for 2, you only make it a 1-point game. That's dumb. And if it fails, let's just say if they was to get a pick 2 or return it back for 2, now you need to score a touchdown again. You fuck yourself. And because they scored the touchdown rather than the kick the field goal, hey, you kick it deep, get a stop, you get the ball back, no timeouts left, and then all you got to do is get in the field goal range. Cooper Rush, I don't want to say single-handedly, but fuck them completely. Fuck them completely. Onside kick or depend on the defense? Well, depend on the defense is a smart thing to do. Onside kick, give them short field for what? Field goal takes you out the game. Right now, if you're Dallas, only thing you should do, run on first down, play action on second with a safety blanket underneath, and then you fucking run on third. If you don't get the first down. Under no circumstances do you throw this football on first down. If you don't have a safety blanket motherfucker down low. Should have just slid and took the sack on first down. Oh, wow, they run a jet sweep to Turpin, and he ain't going nowhere. Great fucking tackle right there from Smith. Great tackle from Smith. And here comes the timeouts on the north side of the 2-minute warning. That's a smart thing to do. Dallas is fucking retarded. I'm telling you, you find ways to lose games, bro. Sargent said, last don't know, I promise. If Dallas loses, you know what to play. Well, maybe not so much live, but in the commentary, absolutely. If Dallas loses tonight, oh, that would be fucking apropos. I'll tell you that right now. Because they already written down inside the Death Note, bro, this just makes it that much more sweet to put into the video. You need a first down. Oh my God, their fucking shotgun is dumb as hell, bro. And they're going for a blatant throw. There's out to CD Lamb. You got to stay in bounds. There you go. Fall down. Stay in bounds. Force them to use another timeout. Nope, they're going to let it run to the 2-minute warning, which is the smart thing to do. Let it go to the 2-minute warning. Don't use that other timeout now. Let it go to the 2-minute warning. You keep that timeout in your back pocket. So if you get a stop, then you stop it immediately. Versus if you use a timeout now, they pick up the first down, game done. Give yourself a bit of options over here. That's a smart thing to do. Yep. What about the 49ers? Would I play Cry Me a River? Depends. I could go into because the entire commentary is done. I have to add this game and then ultimately tomorrow's game. But I'll go in to see do I blitz if I'm the Bucs? No, I would not do that. If anything, I'd bring, well, I don't want to say I wouldn't do that because if I bring one, then that's a blitz. So I wouldn't all out blitz. I think that's foolish. But Cooper Rush isn't evading anybody. All right. Oh my God, they're in fucking shotgun again. Yo, Cooper Rush might not be very good under center because I hate this whole. Oh wait a minute, they might be. Yeah, they'll probably be bringing. Yeah, they're bringing five. They're bringing five. Wide open, Ferguson. Did he break the tackle? Yes, he did. But what a fucking tackle! What a tackle by big ass Vita Vea. Oh my God, what a tackle by big ass Vita Vea. Grown ass man. They dropped the big man into coverage. Great fucking tackle from Vita Vea. Ferguson was itching to go and get that first down. Great fucking tackle from Vita Vea. Big boy able to go and get the goddamn tackle. What a play from Vita Vea. Look at the distance he was able to go out there and cover. That's going to get him an all-pro nod. That's going to get him an all-pro nod. Look at Vita Vea. Look at big-ass Vita Vea. Boom! Get your bitch ass on the ground. I'm 340 pounds. That's a grown man right there. Big boy. Big boy. You know Ferguson feeling that shit. That's a grown fucking man right there. 4th and 2. Do not go for it. That's a grown fucking man right there. Is he going to return it? He is going to return it. What the fuck is the Cowboys doing? Ain't nobody put no effort on the left-hand side to try to make a play. Dumb as hell. All right, never won a game trailing by 9 with under 3 minutes left to go ever in team history. Well, it'd be hilarious if they pull it off right here. You better tell their defense to go and step up, and they got a fucking timeout in their back pocket. And they got a timeout in their back pocket. That's fucking hilarious. That's fucking hilarious. How do they have a timeout? Oh, wow, they're able to get to Baker. Baker's got it. Wow, how did they not stop the forward progress? Whoa. Oh, Hooker took it away. Hooker took it away. Game done. That's it. Oh, my, no, it's Deron Bland. Oh, my God. How the fuck did that happen? They didn't stop forward progress. He dumped it off to White, and then fucking Deron Bland took the ball away. Oh, my God. What a spectacular way to end the game. Are you insane? Lewis had Baker. They did not blow the flag. He dumps it off to White. White evades a tackler, and then Deron Bland strips the football away before White can reach the ground. Oh, my God, what an amazing ending to this game. That is spectacular. The football is out. The football is out. Oh my God, what an amazing game. What an amazing way to end this game. Are you insane? Are you insane? What? That is unreal. That is unreal. Oh my Lord. What? What a fucking play from the Cowboys defense. What a damn play from the Cowboys defense. That is absolutely insanity. Falcons fans somewhere popping champagne right now. What a fucking play, bro. Baker played his fucking ass off in order to get them boys back into the game. Cowboys nearly choked, and it don't even fucking matter. What a play, bro. Oh, my word. That was spectacular. That was absolutely spectacular. Wow, I can't believe the graphic still had that. Yeah, they still have the timeout for Tampa Bay on the graphic. I don't understand why it's there. Tampa has no timeouts remaining. Tampa has no timeouts remaining. I don't know why the graphic is there. They use it on the fourth down. Get that fucking timeout off the damn board, bro. They was trying to scheme. Somebody was trying to scheme and give them boys a fourth timeout, but that's a hell of a play made by Dallas, bro. That's a hell of a fucking play by Dallas, bro, just to get Atlanta back in the front of the NFC South. What a goddamn play, bro. LG just subscribed for 3 months, said, dude, you're shocked that, you're stunned that even happened, bro. Me too. That was spectacular. That was absolutely fucking spectacular. That's how you end the game. 2 more kneel downs. This game is done, bro. Oh my word. Humberto 2-1 said, 1 more Stephen A.W. Kabob, indeed. Oh my word. That's a fucking, that's how you end the game, bro. That was spectacular. That was absolutely spectacular, bro. That was absolutely spectacular, bro. This was a very good football game. This was a very good football game. Wow. 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 That's a great football game right there. What a fucking fourth quarter that was. What a fourth quarter that was. Hard fucking hitting, big time emotions, plays being made left and right. And if you're going to lose, shit, that's how you want to go out. Tampa now falls to second place in their division again. Atlanta now jumps them, and they're in front again. Oh, my word. And you know what makes this even worse for Tampa? This makes it even, well, I mean, not necessarily because they got swept in the division regardless, but if you take a look at their conference record, Tampa is fucking, they're 6-3 in the conference. Atlanta is 7-3, but Atlanta's 4-1 in the division. Tampa's 2-2. Oh, my word. Spectacular, spectacular fucking finish here on Sunday Night Football, where the Cowboys tell the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to take out their Metro cards and get aboard the L train.
You lose.
Give them their dinner.
Fresh hot ales. Fresh hot ales. Fresh hot ales.
Because their quest of a comeback was nothing but a
Failure.
Get the lemons.
It's over. You lose. 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 It's over. You lose.
Yeah! That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. They thought we was going to come out here and lay down. We don't lay down for nobody. We don't lay down for nobody. That's how you make a play. We flip the ball away. We intercept the ball. And we go down the field. And we win the game. Defense. Cowboys. Defense. Cowboys. We got after Baker Mayfield. We swept the football away from White, and we win the game. That's how we play Cowboy football, baby. We're going to take care of business and find a way to make it to the postseason. Congratulations, Atlanta. Congratulations. You better be saying wise up and clap for the Dallas Cowboys because we took care of business, and you guys better watch out because next year we're going to be a force to be reckoned with because we that boy. We got Cooper Rush. We gonna have Dick. We got the spirit of Zeke D. Land. Just wait on 12 on Dick. DeJuan Bland. Jordan Lewis. We gonna get Tank Lewis back. Micah Parsons. We there, boy. Nobody gonna stop us ever. And we're gonna win 6 wing. We there, boy. We playing spoilers now. Darren put 5 on it. Said, never thought you'd be thanking the boys, but Rise Up Nation, indeed. They took care of business. Why I saying SpongeBob go home? Where's that coming from? 6 rings. What's going on over there? Somebody must have came into the stream. I didn't see anything. Everything's went black over here. But I will say this much to the Dallas Cowboys.
Congratulations! Oh my God.
And despite the fact that they are indeed written into the death note because of that doggone game, fam, I ain't even going to sit over here and say the game don't even matter, bro. That was spectacular. That was spectacular, bro. That was spectacular. They took care of business, and you could do nothing but applaud. What a game. What a game. Sunshine put 5 on, said, good night, big dog. You'll be on the road tomorrow. You got an 18-hour drive ahead of you for Christmas. Good God. Hey, man, safe travels. Safe travels out there. Safe travels. But with all that being said, congratulations to the Dallas Cowboys. They got themselves a W. Baker Mayfield and company on the sideline like, they can't believe what it is that they just saw. But I will see you guys tomorrow night, Monday Night Football, Green Bay, New Orleans. It's going to be a doozy of a game. Stay tuned for that. But congratulations again to the Dallas Cowboys. And, well, tough luck to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Eddie, take us out. Y'all have yourselves a good night.
Good night. Suck my dick. Bye-bye.